Yeah. Well, let's not waste any time, man. The people want the action. Let's hop in. Game number 1. Now, this will be on Arabia. What will it be if we don't have Aztecs, we don't have Mayans? Ooh, it's Chinese. Dude, I'm telling you, from what I saw yesterday, these two are going to be incredibly close, and they've gone for the same civilization. A clean civilization where you normally open up with scouts, and if it's a mirror matchup with Chinese, it gets really fascinating, because you do have more options than most civs to go for in the Castle Age.
If I were to guess, just based on the maps here, which player was which, I'd say Emperor in a bucket is Viper. Because look at these wood lines. Look at it.
It's like,
look at it.
He can turn it into an arena, can't he?
He's got 2 golds in the back.
Yeah.
He's got the deer like super close to the TC.
Viper confirmed.
The only problem is the stones. But if you wall correctly, you can secure that, right? And he's super far away from William.
Yeah.
So a forward is probably not likely when you're this far away.
Yeah. Stones are really important in the Chinese war. I will say that. But and still the map is fine for William. You have the back berries, you have the back golds, but I think he can't wall as far out. And you could say William's stones are a bit further forward as well. Did I just... Okay, I thought I had the sound bug again. Somebody in the Twitch chat asked me how the civs are picked. Yeah, maybe I could talk a little bit more about this between each set. So, for me, Hidden Cup's all about free will, because we've seen players try so many different strategies, and it's fun to speculate what certain players might do.
You might want to check both of the players, because I do have the sound bug.
Oh.
I know I've had this before, and then you need to restart the E. So do you want to just restart it before we get into the set? Because it's going to be like this for every game.
Sure. Okay. So...
Welcome to a Hidden Cup.
Sorry, pro streamer. 1 second, guys. Just give us a moment. We'll restart the game. You didn't miss anything. Not going to play the Doubt video again.
I think you need to... The last time I had this, you needed to quit out of Steam and then open up Steam again. And
all right.
all that.
Well, thanks, DE. But yeah, that would be kind of annoying, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for a best of 5, like I know it's a pain. We'll kill like 3 minutes here, but
yeah.
For a best of 5 for no sound, oh my goodness, I couldn't deal with it.
Common European carp. Oh god, it's that guy again. He said, it's Viper vs. Tato, you heard it here first. Okay. The last time he was around and he donated, he said blub. That's all he said. As if that's what a European carp would say. Thank you.
What, blub?
Blub, yeah.
What would a North American carp say?
You know what? I've never got a donation from a North American...
Probably like
carp.
Chub.
Oh, man. Boo him out of here. Get the 7Ks in the chat. 7,000 people just left because of that nonsense. All right. William versus Emperor in a barrel. Game 1, Dave. You ready to get back in?
Whoa, you're fast, man.
Yeah, man. I got all the hotkeys.
Give me a second.
Oh, whoa.
Give me a second.
Forgot. Dave doesn't have the frozen french fries on his PC today, so it's really getting hot.
I forgot about those. I haven't heard about frozen french fries in so long.
I feel like you should probably tell some people about that, because we have a lot here.
I will. Well, we have until like the 1.5 mark in this game.
Yeah,
so
okay.
You want to get started right now.
Okay.
Okay. I used to have a laptop, and it would overheat. And when I wanted good performance, I had a bag of frozen french fries in my freezer that I would put under the laptop. Oh. And I'd be streaming, and like I'd be dropping frames, and everyone would be like, "Uh-oh, Dave's laptop is acting up again." I'd be like, "All right, hang on a sec.
Gotta get the french fries." Yeah.
Yeah. And then they would get soggy after I had them there for like a couple hours, and I'd forget about them.
Yeah, started from the bottom, now we're here. Boys and girls, started from the bottom, now we're here. So we already touched on this. I don't know exactly how Robo's going to clip this for YouTube. So I'm going to assume that YouTube saw we needed to restart this. I talked about how a Chinese war probably suits really builder-oriented players. And it's the first time we've seen a Chinese war in the quarterfinals. It might not have even happened in round 1. But I forget. There's been a lot of games. What were we talking about before?
We were talking about Chinese, how stones are super important.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that it's going to come down to a lot of that. So there's this weird thing with Chinese, because you always see players open up with scouts. And then it's about, do you transition into archers, or do you go into knights and camels? It's tough, because if it were Huns, I'd say 9 times out of 10, you always transition into crossbows and then cav archers. So there is a defined meta for the opening, but how you play the mid game can very much depend on what you see and how early Feudal goes. So we'll have to pay attention to that. Dave, Nikov was picking Chinese all the time in the qualifiers, game number 1. Nikov is a player who we brought up, but maybe not brought up as much as we should have when it comes to dominance. So something to think about.
Well, with Nikov, I kind of think about his skills as like solid in almost every single aspect of the game.
Yeah.
With not a lot of flash.
Yeah, true.
So someone like Saladin last set
Yes.
would be a prime candidate to be Nikov for me, or someone like Sheriff.
Yeah. So
who played against Kotchian.
Some perspective here for viewers, because I think Tato has more of a reputation. In Hidden Cup 1, Nikov beat Tato 3-1. So in terms of performance and skill, based on results, Nikov is great, and Nikov is more active leading up to Hidden Cup than, well, he's been in a
top
long
of the
time.
ladder.
Yeah.
And he's been top of the ladder for about a month.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's a couple days where he wasn't, but he's really been playing, and he's been playing against the best players in the world in ranked matches and beating them consistently.
Can I tell a Nikov story? He might not be too happy about me saying this, but he should know better than to talk to me. So Nikov told me, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, he was just like typed 11 to me as we were talking. I'm like, what? He goes, well, one of my favorite things is to play Fire in a ranked game, then pull up his stream and look at his VOD, and watch Fire, who is fully walled, complain about me fully walling. So
that seems like the most Fire thing to do ever.
Nikov's like, we both have walls, and Fire gets really upset that I'm walled, and Nikov's not going to be happy that I'm saying that right now, but it's funny to hear those things from players, right? Because you remember, they're human, you know, they're just like you and I, except way better.
I think he found it funny that Fire would lose a game against him and then dodge him for the ranked play. Like, wait till Nikov actually queued up on his stream and then queued up himself.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, I mean, I understand it, man. If I play past 8 p.m. my time, I always get Say My Name, Backed, ACCM, all the Vietnamese guys. And anytime I go to Say My Name stream, he's like, I know you're smurfing, and I'm not. He's like, I know you're playing because you're dodging me. So I really don't enjoy playing certain people at that time. But back to what I was talking about. Sorry, just one more thing, because I remember my point. I was saying how civs are selected for this. There's one global ban for each, and then it's hidden pick, no repeat. So both of these players banned a Mezosiv in Mayans and Aztecs, and they both felt like Chinese would be solid to pick here.
So what would you go for in this situation?
Scouts.
Would you go for the scout opening, but into what?
Well, it depends. I think it depends, right? Because if you lose the early scout engagement, then that changes how you play the rest of the game. You normally go 23 pop or 22 pop scouts, and then you have 2 to 3 villagers walling with Chinese, and get the walls up and play nice and safe.
I think we saw it was in one of the show matches, right, where MBL was playing with Chinese, and he went drush with Chinese.
Yep.
That's a viable strategy. It's not going to happen this time because both players are on the way to the feudal age, but it just shows the versatility. Arguably the most versatile civ.
Yeah.
Either Chinese or Huns.
Yeah, it's a weird one too, because when you start with no food, it's so difficult to use Chinese. So many of the people watching, if they were to try and use Chinese and be as successful, they would struggle because they'd fall behind in builds. But these guys are really good with their builds. Now, I'm really surprised, especially Red, I'm really surprised he hasn't been focusing on walling more. Because now that William the Conqueror is in Feudal Age, he has the scout rounds, and if the Norma's walling and he's in your base, he can snipe a Vil.
If he sees that Vil, the quick wall, he doesn't get it in time. Not Viper.
Wait for
not
it.
Viper.
Wait for it. Emperor, you're Emperor. I'm your fan.
He's looking for it.
Emperor.
No, he's bringing back the scout. He's bringing back the
He'll
scout.
lose the Vil. Emperor. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really into this. I think Emperor in a Barrel has the skills to take it all the way. That's who I had in the bracket. Well, yeah, I think, again, sloppy there. Blue will like that. And blue now beginning to wall up. One villager walling on the left. But we mentioned it before. If Emperor does get the walls up, definitely a better base for him.
He's house now.
Who's that, Emperor?
Oh boy, badly housed.
No,
he's got a spearman and he's housed.
Spearman and he's housed. MBL confirmed.
Now, if he makes 15 more spearmen, it's 100% MBL.
That's a genuine tell. How quickly do the trash units start coming out? MBL is one of the few pros to add like 3 or 4 spears immediately, but you can't. With Chinese, it's really about the farms. You look at blue; he's just slightly faster to the farms.
Red could gate this potentially. Quick wall and gate, but yeah. Okay, the spearman's gonna chase blue away, so he won't be in there to annoy him.
Yep.
Red also walling off the right-hand side, so the walls are gonna be complete.
There's still 3 scouts alive.
Though.
Again, Emperor. I vote. Yes. I mean,
got him.
Well played.
Nice.
Well played. I'm not biased here at all. But, dude, William just seems to be slightly faster to the key areas. Everything's a lot more clean for him. And
Red's got a really nice... This is what we were talking about, though, when we were talking about walling off the base.
Yeah.
And having a really nice, secure area. Now with those walls on the right, and with the spearman on the left, he can push this back.
Yeah.
Bunch of weak scouts for blue. He's getting great hits on the scouts, to be honest.
A lot of weak scouts for blue. Now, I wonder what this ends up meaning.
Good micro from Red, too.
Yeah, good hits.
Get away.
Blue's waiting for his own spear. Red needs to back up. He does not. And he hits... Wait, where'd the spear go? Oh, I lost him.
It disappeared. Yeah, it disappeared for me, too. I was like, where is it?
Okay. Well, they're just trading right
now.
now.
He can use that villager, if he remembers that villager, to go finish that wall. And suddenly, the base we were talking about at the beginning of the game is a reality.
Yeah. Yeah, now, this is interesting. We have another spear for blue. And
make a gate there, man. Don't even let him in. He's wolf rushing.
He is wolf rushing. Woo, woo, woo. And he's blocking.
That Bill might die.
Something could die to this. This is ridiculous. The wolf rush strategy from William the Conqueror. And you know what else is huge? If William spots... Oh, he did. He spotted the range. See, that's the thing. You go scouts, you see how it goes. If someone's going heavy spears, then you go for some archers. Wait for it. Oh, he deleted the spear. So he wouldn't damage the wolf. Don't tell me.
Oh my god. Don't tell me this woman's gonna die.
Alright.
No! Help her!
There she goes. Into the town center. You have to garrison the TC. Shoot the wolf. Ungarrison the TC. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. William is playing so good here, man.
Yeah, Blue just looks so comfy.
Yeah.
In his own base. Like, he's sitting on his recliner right now in that eco.
But there's... The reasoning for this is the starting scout, but also Blue probably has to wall half as much, or a fourth as much. He still has exposed resources for later on in the game, but for early game, he's super comfy. So yeah, Red got the walls up. Blue sees he's going ranges, and we are seeing ranges as well for William the Conqueror. Dave, look at the food for William. 600 food, 200 gold, clean.
Yep, that castle each time. He's going to be up like a minute and a half earlier.
It just looks so near perfect for William.
Yep.
Crazy.
And Emperor hasn't played bad either. He got housed once for like a couple seconds, and then there was that shenanigans with the scout.
Yep.
He sent his villager out unprotected, and this is what happens when you're a villager behind. It really, really multiplies at this level.
Yep. Yeah, the spear running around and around, just the small things. Now, the beauty of having a base like this is it's kind of like a fortress. If Blue's going to break through some of these other palisade walls, you can wall behind. Yeah.
Whereas Blue, if Red breaks through somewhere, it's going to be a problem. And Red can actually range all the wood lines from Blue. We saw it in the matchup earlier between Yodit and Katyan, where Katyan was super safe the entire time in his base, but Yodit kept hitting the wood lines and kept drawing his army back. So maybe we'll see something similar here.
Emperor, can you click up to Castle Age, please? That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
He's
still far away, though.
Well, hold on a second. He just lost his spear. He saw Blue was sending 5 archers, and I'm not sure if he saw the babe here, but if he has the scout and looks for it, he could actually catch William off guard before William gets upgrades. That's got to be for a forward siege workshop, right?
Yeah,
right
forward
on the
siege
hill
workshop
next to the stone, Dave.
would be so good because you're not really. I don't think William is counting on getting in, but with a forward siege workshop, all of a sudden Red can't engage.
Yeah.
On that hill, but he also can't leave. So you're penning him into his base.
I think Emperor needs to force a fight.
For Red, though.
Yeah, he needs to force a fight. He's at great scouting to see it here. He sees the villager.
Oh, this is so good for him. This is so good for him.
Yeah,
just kill the Vill.
Well, get the archers first, and then the Vill's a free kill, right?
Yeah, they're going to be crossbow soon, though.
Oh, nice. That's actually good micro from both players. There's so many dodges, and better micro from William, but he has less.
That's incredible micro from William.
Yeah.
And is he gonna save the villager?
It looks like he might. How did he get out of there?
Oh my god.
Alright, well, the villager might
Why did
still
that wolf not attack
workshop.
any unit? I was looking forward to a wolf kill.
He's a pacifist. And now, watch this. Watch this. Blue will loop to the right side. This is the benefit of having a clean up time. He now has more units than Emperor can deal with, and he's going for a siege workshop. I'd say the benefit of being in Red's position, though, is you at least know it's happening, and it won't surprise you.
Yeah.
Hurts, though. You don't have much military presence.
I said, I don't think he's counting on getting in. Like, if he gets in, it's a bonus.
Yeah,
but, like,
maybe.
if he has this here, he could just hold him to this hill.
I think a lot of this has to do with the stone positions. Because how often do you want to get to Chukunu when you're Chinese, and both the stones are exposed? It's the key area of Emperor's base that's not so good. There's a hole here, Dave. These units could walk right past this. Uh-oh.
And now a siege workshop is forced down from Emperor in a barrel. Normally, if this siege workshop wasn't here, Emperor could just go crossbow. He's got the numbers to defend in his base.
Dave, look at what William's doing with his crossbows at home. Patrolling on the wood line. Because he knows...
This is so Tournament Viper, dude.
Yeah.
This is Tournament Viper right here. Oh my goodness.
Clean up time, and then the only... Like, he knows that Emperor could counter, and so he just waits on the hill. Waits on the hill. Sniped a villager. Sniped another villager, so there's a lead there. And he has the Mangonel and the crossbows on the hill.
Here come the crossbows from Red. This has got to be so frustrating from Red.
Yeah. It all stemmed from one scout. That's the thing.
Oh, a knight.
Oh, but the knight. Oh my god, in the attack round.
No armor. Delete the Mangonel, shoot up the hill, delete it, maybe?
Yeah, watching
or no,
that.
he's going to play it safe and bring it back?
Okay, let's see. I mean, William is getting elite skirm at home. He's sat around there. He just noticed that Emperor has not sent anything forward, so that army's coming to join. And, wow, okay, so I bet you William is hoping he gets that. He does.
Oh, the no-looker!
The no-looker, man. And now... I guess Emperor's coming for the villager. She might die, but there's another force coming through. Oh, nice shot.
What? You know what?
Look at the micro. Look at this. It's all like, you don't see like the little flary moves we saw from, we thought, like maybe Hera or Leary, but it's all clinical, get the job done micro.
Necessary micro.
Necessary micro, yeah. But boom!
Those are super weak. They're all gonna die.
Yeah. But now...
And third TC now.
Yeah, like, what we don't look at is what that buys you. He's adding a town center here, and he's adding a town center here, so 3 TCs. But you know what? If Emperor gets a few shots and keeps the crossbows alive, you said he's on 2 TCs. Yeah, he's adding the third. It's still doable for him.
Yeah, he got that second TC up way faster than William. The TC was up and producing by the time William was making a second one, and that's because he went for the forward siege workshop.
Yeah. I think, well, he also went for ballistics, too. That's something to consider here. No ballistics for Emperor, so it was a lead skirm, Mangonels, ballistics, all before adding another town center. Oh, the micro. Oh my goodness, Emperor. Beautiful, beautiful micro. Now sending a Repairville, and now William the Conqueror gets the mango. Dude, these guys are so good. I think we're looking at 2 top 8 players right here.
This kind of looks like Nikov versus Viper right now.
Not gonna lie. I know, and it makes me sad because Nikov has faced Viper 3 times in Hidden Cups. Oh man. Yeah, I was thinking Nikov when I saw the Civ picks. Here comes Emperor for the first time. And he sees the town center is there, and now the micro again from William. Necessary dodge. Goes for the Repairville immediately. Dodges again. This is sick. This is sick.
Yeah, how many Vills has he killed?
A lot.
It's crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of people here who are slowly realizing when they voted Viper for some of the earlier names, they might have been wrong. Why every time I compliment him does he tank a shot? Every time he gets hit.
He's pretending to be another player.
Yeah, maybe. That's obviously
the mind games.
Yeah. Oh, the attack around from his own Mango. The Vill's still there to repair. But now there's another Mango from Emperor. And he fires uphill and gets a hit. And he will repair. This game is so ridiculous. I didn't even have time to say that William, who's falling apart economically a bit, had to leave an entire wood line.
He's dictating the pace of play, though.
Yeah.
Like, everything. Emperor and Imperial is just reacting to everything William is doing.
Oh
and
my god.
the micro is just insane from him, dude.
Yeah. Now, imagine how Emperor would have fared if he would have got his walls up and wouldn't have had that slower castle age time. You just get so punished by high-level players being that late to castle age. And now the crossbows and skirms are chasing down the crossbows for Emperor, and the micro just continues. And this is, guys, you're just looking at fights. If you're not familiar with high-level Age of Empires 2, they
gotta manage the
they're
eco
creating
too.
vills. Yeah, they're doing everything. It's ridiculous. The hill's been huge, though, with the mangoes. Again, the hill bonus, meaning that William's mangonel stays alive despite a good shot for the Emperor. Dave, what resource does Emperor not have right now?
Stone.
Yep.
No access to stone, and you really, really want to get that as Chinese, especially in a Chinese mirror.
Yeah.
Super important.
And William's on stone, and he's been on stone, and he's just been buying time, sniping a Vill there, sniping a Vill here. And there's no way that Emperor can counter. It's just William... Emperor's playing extremely good, but William's playing nearly flawless. This is sick. I actually have to stop sometimes to just soak it in when I'm casting players who have micro like this and macro. Yep. It's you just you can't talk.
It's a happy feeling because you're like, I love this game, but at the same time, it's a sad one because you're like, I will never be this good.
Oh man, it's all right. There's probably some players who are in the tournament watching this right now who think the same. Oh man, poor Emperor. I mean, he still got some good home map picks, and Emperor looked amazing. 3-0'd his opponent in the round of 16, but in this game, no access to stone. That castle will be going up for William. I think if it's Viper, he castles the hill between the golds. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! That's a weird one. Okay. He's actually castling to the side of Emperor's base to, I guess, further lock down that stone.
Yeah, I like it because it's kind of aggressive. It secures the stone, but it's also, in a weird way, it's safe.
Yeah.
Because Emperor can't come out that way. If he comes out that way, then William pushes in from the left side.
And I think it's also a castle you have the luxury to place, too, because you have no concern of any counter coming for Emperor, and you're being a nerd on this side with your army. So, yeah, have a full force on the other side to raid a wood line, and the castle goes up to lock down the stone, and you'll probably imp behind this. He has handcart, he has, not horse collar, heavy plow, he has all of his eco techs, pretty much. He is still out microing on the hill.
He's killing so many villagers, dude. How many villas has he killed
this is game over. This is game over. We're going to game 2. There's the imp click for William.
Can I just say that I'm super proud of myself because my game crashed at about minute 14 and I've just now caught up.
What?
I've been casting this.
So if I would have been like great micro William as he lost 20 units,
you would have watching your stream, but
oh, okay. Well, I have to say I had no clue, so congratulations there, man.
It happened the last Hidden Cup, remember?
I do remember
I guess the last 5 minutes of a game without knowing anything.
What about the biggest onager shot ever in the Masters of Arena tournament? Dave didn't see Viper lose 40 longbows against MBL, and Dave was just like, oh my god, and then later told me, and I'm not talking told me later in the day, told me years later that he didn't see it.
Didn't see that.
He told me like 2.5 years later, he's like, hey, do you remember the longbows? Yeah, I didn't see it.
Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches, and Emperor's gotta roll with the punches here because that was a smackdown by William.
So disgusting.
Holy dude, Emperor played good too. He got his eco up and rolling under pressure.
Yeah.
From that, like he had some good micro in those fights.
Crazy.
The only mistake I saw from him was losing the villager early when he went out to wall.
Yeah.
And having that villager super exposed.
I wonder if he got too excited by his map, because the norm there, when you have wall vills at the time that everyone's arriving to Feudal Age, is to keep your scout at home defensively. And then when you're walled, you push out. William was pretty much walled. He pushed out. And I recall Emperor's scout, you could probably look at the VOD or the YouTube video. It was around here, guys. It was on the way. And then he sent it all the way back, and it just started to unravel from there. And it wasn't so much the Vill kills either. It was just that William was able to apply pressure and be annoying, while also having perfect macro behind. Didn't have any wolves attacking gold miners or anything. That was very, very clean. Okay. Well, now I wonder what Emperor in a Barrel is going to do, because who's the player that you would have thought was Viper based on the Civ picks, Dave? Or not the Civ picks, sorry, not the Civ picks. The map picks.
Like, what?
Yeah. It's been a long day.
Probably Emperor in a Barrel.
Islands and slopes, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of players who have that level of micro and booming, but the players who play like that...
why would Viper pick Cup and Hideout?
Yeah,
I could see Viper picking... Why would Viper ban Bay? I could see him picking that.
I think we can all agree that everyone's really damn good.
Everyone's the level really here has been insane. There's literally like 4 players that I think could be Viper.
Yeah. People were saying that Viper wouldn't pick Islands. That's fascinating, consider he's picked Islands in the last 5 tournaments where he's had the opportunity.
It literally has been the best water player in Age of Empires since the old Galley Micro days.
Yeah.
And even then, there was some conversation saying that he was like definitively number 1.
Yeah. We'll see, man. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I think the point I want to drill home with people, as people have said, multiple players are Viper and Leary and Hera, is that everyone has upped their level. It's not just 1 or 2 players and they're like, okay, it's that person and that person. Everyone has upped their level for Hidden Cup. Now, a lot of players choose Vikings for Cup. A lot of players... Or Japanese, maybe. I'm just wondering if there's anything but Italians here. I think Italians are so OP on water, it's gotta be an Italians war. I will hop into game 2 now, guys. These 2 players are very technical, very strong, and they've both gone for Italians. I feel like we have 2 players who play the exact same way, and we might see Chinese war, Italians war, Japanese war, like everyone, I think
Persian
both players,
war,
yeah. I think
Indian
they just
war,
like to play the game the same way. All right. Well, Dave, Italians have cheaper fishing ships, 25% off. It is cheaper for them to advance to the next stage. They also have cheaper dock techs, and it's way cheaper too. So you could argue Vikings, you could argue Japanese, but there are some flexible
Italians have
strats.
Italians.
Yeah.
Italians have strategies to get around even civs like Vikings.
Yeah.
Like you saw with
Definitely.
Tato's got the builds to get around it. You can go like a faster Imperial Age, and once you get fast fires, it clears up everything that they have on water.
So I'm not a huge Italians fan, I'm not a huge water fan personally. The Islands meta nowadays isn't as exciting as I felt it used to be. But what's really cool is in an Italians war, it's almost like a Huns war on Arabia. You can see a lot of different things. And we've had a lot of people guessing Tato for players. And there's a build that Tato goes for, and I think it was Yodit. Yeah, it was Yodit who went for it in the round of 16. I think I was casting with Zero Empires. Where you back dock, go fast castle, then front dock fire ships, while the other person goes all in feudal. So pay attention to the dock locations.
And then you go up to Imperial pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Get fast fire, and it's just... Fast fire is such a massive unit upgrade compared to the regular fire ships in Castle Age.
Yeah, and this will tell us a lot about the players too. I've also seen Viper, if we're talking about the Snake, go for some weird side dock strategies where, like, I guess Williams' backwater would be better. But side docking and going straight for galleys instead of just fires, a lot of this is really only possible with the flexibility that Italians have. Fascinating. Remember, William has not lost a game yet, guys, but Emperor and William 3-0'd whoever their opponents were in the round of 16. Front dock coming for William.
Interesting. Okay, so he wants to play meta then.
Yeah, wants to play meta.
He wants a super quick transport ship.
I'm hoping.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, with how the players seem to be playing the games and the civs that they're picking, they're not the type of player to try and make it messy. It's fascinating. And it looks like a front dock will be coming for Emperor. He's pushing deer, so I think he wants to go fast feudal if he's pushing deer like that.
Sometimes you can also tell whether players are bringing in their scout with or their boar with a scout.
That's true.
Scout with the boar. Whether they want to go land or not, but a lot of time at the high level, they won't even waste the HP.
Side dock from Emperor.
Yep, side dock.
So,
Is he going transport ship? Because why would you walk all the way over there if you're just going to go meta fire ship?
So initially, I would say if he's going fast castle, he'd back dock. But with this map generation, he's right up against the edge.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So maybe for the better fish, you dock the right side. That's really far away from William. So with a later feudal age, I think it was NAC, Viper versus Hera, who would be two players who would play extremely build order oriented. He went for the side dock, few extra fishing ships, galley thing.
Well, he also didn't see, he scouted the shoreline, but he couldn't see any of the deep fish at the back. So that might just be why he did that.
Could be part of it.
But if he was going back dock, you think he'd go to that back corner on the left side.
True.
There's more than enough water there, right?
True, yeah. I think he still wants to go feudal age here. It's just what I'm getting from Emperor. And we're definitely going to see it from William. But William benefited from getting the dock up a bit earlier. 4
fishing ships in the Dark Age for Emperor in a barrel.
Wow.
Let's see when he clicks up here. Usually you see 3 in the Dark Age, and then you add that 4th as you're going
Sending
up, right?
more to wood.
There you go.
So he's slightly later, and he has an extra fishing ship or two. So it's funny, if we're talking how someone like Viper would play, we've been talking a lot about him this tournament, he tends to prefer the eco approach. Just hold for a little bit, and then that eco will kick in. Just 2 fishing ships for William. This is really fast time. Thoughts on the neutral islands here, Dave?
Looks like some idiot tried to build 3 archer ranges on them, but
good thing he's not playing in this tournament.
Yeah, good thing.
Second dock for William. I set you up, so you owe me. All right.
Well, guys, listen. You guys only know about the meme. I was there. I was watching live, laughing my tits off. Okay. I think it was SMB casting on Boobly Official's channel for like 50 viewers, maybe. And you were like a 1600 player or something, and it was Masters of Islands, and you didn't really know how to play Islands.
Oh. Now the funny thing is, I landed in the next game too, but I learned my lesson. I made sure that I landed on the main islands. All right, so Dave, again, it's not the most aggressive play from Emperor. He's also not opening up with galleys. He's going for a few fires. And notice how it's 5 fishing ships against 3. So, little bit more economy for the Emperor.
Yeah, he delayed a little bit to get the extra fishing ships out. What's he producing here? He's producing
just
a fire
fires.
galley out of each one, and he'll have enough res to constantly produce out of all 3, maybe?
Yeah, he will.
It's tough to judge.
Yeah, it looks like it, and both are going for 3 docks. So just a little bit more
he does
food.
have the distance between this dock and William's dock.
Yeah.
To go for the greedy fish, right?
Yeah, it's the strat, and it's just a small thing to look at. He also got housed slightly, but he was already building it.
Is he going to go check for back dock, or is he going to check forward dock? He'll see that fire attacking his scout. That gives him a lot of information.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay. So William's also coming to the south with the next one. He knows that the docks are not in the front, and so William's probably thinking, uh-oh, he got away with adding a few more fishing ships. I've got to make sure I make him pay for that.
Man, that fire ship attacking the scout told Emperor so much.
Yeah.
Told him he probably docked front. He's going for meta for fire ships.
Yeah. I see Emperor going in for maybe a lucky fishing ship kill. And now it's 3-3 in defense. Yeah, the back dock strategy works.
Well, 4-3 now.
Yeah, it's
Lots
true.
of production coming out from William, but production buildings right there for Emperor. And he's bringing 2 back as well. He's not going in for the fishing ships yet.
I think this is the play. Hide the fish slightly if you need to. Have a few more reinforcements coming, and then repair the other fire galley. And Dave, how important is it to build houses on the shoreline? Can you talk a bit about that?
So when you build houses on the shoreline, it does 2 things. If a player is patrolling something like war galleys or galleys along the shore, they will get distracted by these houses, and they'll attack them instead of the units. And then the second thing is, if a player decides to go for a landing against you, you have that extra scouting along the entire shore, so you'll know.
This is really, really impressive. I'm gonna say again, they're not just creating ships, but they're also macroing. And the reason that we brought up Viper as an example, that Viper was so good on islands for years and years, is not...
Blue's just targeting the fish. He doesn't want to win the fight.
But the macro.
Good demo, though!
Oh, no, he didn't kill a single fishing ship! What a mistake! He didn't kill a single fishing ship, and this is the guy, Emperor, who already has more food in the bank. Wow, that was huge for Emperor. This is a solid island strategy. Tato confirmed, man. Uh-oh. Speaking of demos, William has 2. Oh boy.
Uh-oh, they're coming in.
Oh, they both went off in the same area, though.
Not as bad. They both killed the same ships, so...
I love... Emperor? Dude, I am getting Nikov vibes from Emperor, because every time there's a weak one, he's pulling it back.
Yeah,
and he loves water maps.
Really good at that.
Yeah.
2 more demos coming in from William.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on Emperor's point of view. Does he see it? He does. Now sacrifice 1 and they'll both explode, maybe?
He splits.
Ooh.
Oh, he brought him back together. I think that was a little bit of pathing around that island there. Pretty unfortunate for him.
Yeah, this is a
2
risky
demos
spot
now
to
from
be in.
Emperor, though.
And he's used just 1 and boom! Dude, I don't think William is Viper. I don't think William is Viper.
Why, because he got hit by something?
Yeah, you pulled the same thing earlier, okay? you pulled the same thing earlier. Oh, King Sancho is Viper. Oh, Viper's down 2-1. Oh, can't be Viper.
I'm just the idiot co-caster. I can get away with
That's
it.
true.
You're the guy who runs the channel.
Damn it.
They have higher expectations, right? My expectations are rock bottom, so I can only go up.
Dude, you just lower the expectations. Lower the expectations, guys. And
Red is on the way to Castle Age.
That macro is really impressive. That is, I cannot say it enough. That macro, the extra fishing ships, 1 farm. Oh, you know what? He sold his stone, actually. He sold all of his stone and bought food so he could get up extra quick. That's not something you see as often nowadays, but it's really good play. Someone says, who's Viper then? I don't think anyone freaking knows.
Only Robo knows.
Only Robo knows.
Robo's probably getting so many messages.
Like, Katyan to me is either Hera or Viper, but I feel more Hera.
Yeah, it's flashier.
Yeah.
The market walls are just too much.
Yeah, Hera is definitely faster than Viper. I don't think there's any doubt about that, and he definitely does more. Dave said more useless micro, which looks really good, and sometimes Viper would prefer to sit back and play slightly more defensive.
What did K-Cab say? K-Cab, oh my god, that's a name I haven't said in forever.
Yeah, seriously.
K-Cab is an old Korean player, really like a legend of the game. And I think he told Viper once, 1 click better than many click. When he saw like Viper microwave.
Yeah, that's funny. That's great. Dude, is Emperor just going to clean up here, though? Look at this. The demos are leading the way. War Galley's on the way. Huge difference in the Castle Age. Maybe if there's some demos here for William. He does have a demo in the right middle-ish dock. A demo coming out of the left dock. This is just a steamroll right now. Love the patience from Emperor.
I like the demos just looking at the fish.
Yeah,
thinking about
they're on no attack stance. He's waiting until he needs them because he doesn't know what's inside the docks here.
He's sending the fires over now. Oh my god, dude.
It's so smart.
I really like the water play from Emperor.
Yeah. We haven't seen a lot of players in the main event choosing islands as a home map either.
The one thing about this water meta, though, it can shift in an instant.
I think that the problem is, though, there's so much for Emperor, and he's already taken out a dock.
Yep.
He has the production lead.
Second TC, too, going down for him. It's really
is
solid
so
behind
clean.
this. I think it was such a mistake for William to try and go after those fishing ships early.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it hurt. Now, what's he have inside this dock? He's getting bodkin? Why is he... Oh, he wanted to switch to galleys. Oh my goodness. Big
That was a good
boom.
demo, though.
The dock still goes down.
I feel like galleys is the late game play here. And if William wants to get back into this game,
Yep,
he's going to have to go 1 TC at water.
yep.
I don't think he can justify going for a second TC.
Wow. This is just... This is shocking after watching
This is
game one.
really impressive
This is
water
going to
play.
game 5. This will be the third quarter to go to game 5. I can guarantee it at this point. Because the way William played on land, and now how Emperor is playing on water is sick. But hold on. Big demo out of this dock. Emperor's...
It's coming.
Oh, there's a demo on the other side too. Boom. One more.
Like I said, it can shift in an instant, dude.
Boom.
4 galleys are going down.
Yeah.
For free, basically.
Yep. Also, 50 eco versus 39, right? So you've shifted to War Galley when you don't have a mass, which tells me William is rather inexperienced on water. And Emperor's boom behind this, on top of having the fishing ships, has been fantastic. But speaking of boom, oh, here's a demo from both. Oh,
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Imagine if William is Viper and you're saying, oh, he's very inexperienced on water. I mean,
Dude.
you have to remember that Emperor in a Barrel had an advantage of 3 fishing ships in Dark Age.
Just think.
He made 5 on the way up to Feudal Age, and because he was so far away, he got away with it.
I think the 2 fishing ships in Feudal is too low economy for this to be a really, really strong water player. It's so, like, this is how tight the difference is, because we're talking about a few fishing ships, but it added up for a faster time. Also, the inexperience to attack the fish and get demoed.
You know what, though?
Crazy.
He's switched into War Galley.
And it has a lot.
He has a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be tough unless Red gets some great demos here, but looks like Blue's on top of it. It's going to be tough now for Red to keep this alive. And, like, Red just got gill nets.
Yeah,
and
that's
his
true.
fishing ships are going to die, so that's wasted res right there.
Yeah, it's a bit weird how he, you know, maybe it was expanding the economy, but it's a bit weird to me how the production just stopped. So he's got to be careful. He's adding more fires now, and I also like how he's still trying to take out docks and swoop in front of the docks from William and catch those reinforcements out. Yeah, look at that. 2 galleys down. That's really good. And now he's just going to play defensive. Wait till he has a bunch more fires at home and then go make a move. Wonder if he'll take that dock out, Dave. Looks like he might.
Demo coming in, demo coming in, demo coming in.
Oh, good micro from Emperor. Yeah, that dock goes down. How many docks does he have? 3 docks. Okay, so more docks for William. Whoa, Dave. Look at the amount on food for William. He has 2 on food. It's
Hey, man.
2 on food against 20.
And he's dropping a second TC too.
Oh, man.
Oh, his resources are stretched to the bare minimum
But
right
to
now.
be
And
honest-
look at the resources from Emperor. Like,
Yeah,
if he idles a little bit,
you can just go in.
he could click up. He's
Yeah.
got a monastery. He's got a university. I think he's planning.
Ooh, and also
Plan on
William,
doing it.
he took such a big hit early. He doesn't have the Castle Age Lumber Camp tech. Definitely can't afford that with 17 food. Also doesn't have the Form techs.
Yikes.
Bit of a surround here for Emperor. He just needs to keep the docks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's more coming. There's no demos for William. He's not conquering much anymore. Emperor in a Barrel is on the
what,
way
though?
to the Imperial Age.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know what, he's gonna escape with this, but once Fast Fire comes in,
Yeah.
it's gonna wipe everything.
You're getting horse collar as your opponent's on the way to Imp, and you have 4 on food. It's just like... I don't know how William can deal with the heat that's coming here. Nice demos. But you can hear it in the sound of my voice and maybe Dave's voice that this is just sick, sick play from Emperor on water.
Look, Oh, I thought he was sending that fire ship back to be repaired. I was like, even in Castle Age!
Yeah. Yeah. Normally what happens, the person who goes up to imp faster like this, normally is getting flooded a bit on water because they've invested a lot of wood into the farms instead of the military. But Emperor's been so dominant that he's not getting pushed off of water, he's docking the front to make more, and he's halfway to the Imperial Age. All the while, William has 30 food. 3 town centers, and on islands you can really stall games out, but 30 food. That's crazy.
What time did you end the stream? The last couple days?
Dude, I don't... Okay, it was a drop, by the way. It was a drop. It was not a resign. I was told it was a drop. Okay. Yeah, so I was given a heads up on this. We have the restore file. Now, that could be a tell. Who would drop? MBL dropped like 30% of the time when the game first came out. Let's see here. Let's go. There's something else to look at now. What? Oh my god, did I just screw up?
No, dude, you just went into a different game.
It's fine. It's fine.
Get out of it. Get out.
Sorry.
Do you do this for a living?
I really want to.
That sounded so sad. No, I can't.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
There was no drop there.
There was a GG.
Yeah.
I knew there was a... Listen, in my defense, there's so much text, and I knew there was a drop, and I just assumed. I'm sorry. Anyways, Dave, score is 1-1. Are you ready for game 3?
Well, we know this one's going to Castle Age at least.
I'm so sorry. I've been online. It's been 9.5 hours. I'm so sorry. Ooh, boy. All right, part 1. Game number 3. Let's go. Oh. All right.
Emperor in a Barrel took game number 2. The score is now 1-1.
Wait a second. A Vikings war? I would have never thought. A Vikings war on... Wow, I'm blown away.
We've had 3 mirrors now. These players are at the top level.
Yeah, that. On a serious note, they're picking the same civs every game, yeah. And on the lands map, William the Conqueror could have been the best player in the world. And then on the water map, Emperor in a Barrel could have been the best player in the world. So this is a combination of the two, Dave. And I'd say Cup has probably delivered the best games in this tournament.
The amount you spoiled with that.
Listen, all we know... They don't really pay attention to us. They're all, making jokes. All they know is it got to Castle Age, which is not a surprise. I saw Castle Age and I saw a tower, so that's...
It's all part of the plan, boys.
Yep.
It's all part of the plan. Red's pushing in a deer. I don't think we're gonna see any sort of mill drush thing like you do with the Celts.
That's true. Yeah.
We're probably gonna see with the Vikings war maybe a drush into archers or skirmishers.
You know what's weird though? The reason you wouldn't go for galleys on this map as Vikings is normally because you're not playing Vikings.
Yep.
And the opponent can make fire galleys. So maybe if it is a Vikings
see old
war,
water meta?
Yeah, maybe you do go galleys here. I don't know. All right, well, guys, the TC positions are very close. William, do not lose your scout. I think that was an intentional bait there to get Emperor to
idling
garrison.
the TC.
Yeah. But there's water on the right and the left, and remember, you cannot cross over to the other side. Both players scouting, and will be scouting the shorelines to see where the docks go up, which is going to happen, but maybe not till Feudal, not till Castle Age for some of them. I have no tells on who these players are right now. After how these games have gone.
That last game, I was thinking for sure William would be Viper. Like, just how clean the first game was played.
Yeah.
And then the last game, there was a few things like...
Yeah.
It just were a bit off.
Yeah, that's... I have a lot of things to say, and I'll say it all tomorrow after the semifinals and the big grand final, but the level of play is higher than I expected. I knew there would be preparation, but I'm really pleased. Really, really pleased. And the players have... Everyone has played good. Here we go. Okay, here's some stats for you about Vivi, the Fat Dragon. Most picked civilizations, Huns and Chinese. His effective APM is 49, which is solid. He has, wow, okay, really low Dark Age TC idle time. Seconds housed is, alright, that's not bad. Villager idle times there, that is bad! Oh my goodness, the idle time for Vivi, it's probably because he goes forward all the time. 2.5 hour idle time on average. You combine all of his villagers.
he's got random single villagers like in the corners of the map, just chilling, waiting to make another tower.
Yeah.
He's got idle time all over the place.
Yeah. Well, William the Conqueror, whoever he is docking the left side. And no dock yet from
Where's
Emperor.
Emperor's dock?
And nothing yet.
Sometimes sometimes when you're playing Vikings, you forget how cheap the docks are.
Yeah.
So you're he's going Drush.
He's gonna do
just
it.
Going no dock Drush.
Yeah. Alright, so we've seen this before, but we've not seen it against Vikings before. We've seen it against other civs. And normally it's actually a non-Vikings player doing it against the Vikings, which is funny. Vikings, Celts, Japanese, Persians, all of these civs have done well on this map. It's crazy. And oh, look at William. Look at him hiding the fishing ship. It's like, nope, sorry. The scout's like,
yeah, but you got to come back at some point.
True. Yeah, good point.
Militia are coming out now. Loom on the way for blue, so he's gonna go up to the feudal age. I feel like the galleys are the better play here than the drush.
I don't know if blue.
Oh, he can hit it.
I think blue. Interesting. He's adding another fishing ship. I think he's going scouts, Dave.
Is he?
I think. Let's see if he builds a second lumber camp and sends 5 to wood there.
Well, he definitely doesn't. You're right. He doesn't have enough wood for galley play.
Yeah, and he doesn't have enough wood for really anything. House walling now, so yeah, I don't know if William knows what he's doing right now. And the whole idea behind the strat is to catch your opponent off guard. Fishing ships are eventually going to die here, and they've not brought in a whole lot of food. What is that? 150 wood for the dock, and then 150 wood for 2 fishing ships, all for 20 food? 30 food? 50? Yeah, really peculiar. Walls for Emperor, 3 farms for Emperor, still not up to the next age, so just walling. Looks like a fast castle, Dave. It's almost like a Drush fast castle with Vikings on Arabia, except you're attacking fishing ships instead of vills. What do you think, chat? Who do you think William is? Let's hear a name. Barracks for William now. Nikov, Doubt, T90, thank you, I appreciate that. I know, I'm really good in Chinese wars. Viper, MBL, Hera, Vivi, Dave.
Well, we covered all our bases now.
We've covered all the best players it could be.
Yep.
Maybe William is MBL. Because MBL, okay, I won't say sucks, but he's not very good on islands. Is he adding a stable? He loves stable with Vikings.
Is he going forward?
And he's going forward.
Not even men at arms. He's going scout towers, which, if you can pull off scout towers, is really, really annoying and really tough to stop.
Now, that is just pure casting sense from Dave. And nothing to do with the spoil. Nothing to do with the spoil.
I actually don't even... I saw that they were in the castle age. I didn't even look at the score or anything.
Early wall around the villagers for William. I saw MBL do that once. It must be him.
Yep.
Must be him. He actually doesn't really have the food to produce a lot of scouts. Oh no, he's doing fine. Okay, and he's producing some farms before horse collar, and that gold's denied. However, Emperor's like, whatever. I'm on stone and I'm on gold in the back. MBL confirmed. Kappa. It's actually a really solid guess, though. For someone who would play so interestingly on water. What do you do if you're Emperor in a barrel, Dave? You arrive to Feudal soon, but you don't have the res.
Oh no, you do have gold access in the back, so that's important.
No,
you just got to stop him from cutting off the rest of your farms.
Yeah,
and the wood line.
True.
So he's gonna go for a counter tower, which is good. The scouts are just waiting for their moment to shine.
Yep.
You can actually, if you're blue, you can actually run under the TC here.
And red didn't know about the scouts until now, so he's adding a spear.
Just run under the TC. There's
Yeah,
only
that's
3
true.
villagers there.
I think it might
He's
be
looking
wiser.
for fish.
Yeah, looking for fish, doesn't see them. Maybe he comes back to save his own fishing ships here in a second. And Emperor... Dude, William could, if he wants, just dock and then fish this side. He's taking full map control.
Yep.
But there's always that risk of how long are you going to have some
Is he gonna go
control? There's
repair
a
all the
demo!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god! That was amazing. It wasn't really necessary, but at least now the scouts are on full HP. What a play.
See you later, Drush. That's all I can say.
I can...
Amazing how he got all of that. They were so spread out,
Yeah.
and then they all came together. It was like a team effort.
Yeah, I would have definitely deleted that thing when I could kill at least 2 units, but he waited.
Red's dropping 2 more farms here, and the tower is going down within range of the farms. Yeah,
Okay.
he realizes he needs to drop a counter tower.
Red he has food.
That's an outpost. He deleted his tower and started making an outpost.
That's a fake. That was
Yeah.
a slick play. Adding fishing ships. Gotcha. And I like how Emperor just leaves his tower foundation there too, just in case he's gonna need it. Okay, we just got, this blue player just got housed.
Yep.
This might be the first time I feel like I have a really solid MBL guess.
Well, if it's MBL, he played amazingly on the Arabia.
Yeah,
like,
but
holy
MBL's,
dude.
I'd say he's top 3 Arabia.
Yeah.
Is sick on Arabia. We didn't get to see the late game prowess, which is one thing that sets him apart from others.
This be like MBL Nikov?
Dude, it could be. It could be. Villagers running back and forth. The tower will go up. I'll tell you what, Nikov would definitely be the one to want to get to Castle Age faster. MBL loves to take the map. He loves to go scouts. Talked about going scouts with Vikings on this map. And Dave, remember how often we brought up practice partners?
Yep.
They pick the same civ for each and every map.
They're both AM.
Castle Age on the way for Nikov in a barrel. And I do like how we haven't seen a crazy amount of fishing ships from William because there's a bit of risk in that. I would just be very careful keeping an eye on the shoreline, making sure Emperor doesn't dock. Yeah, dude, he built outposts everywhere. He's building outposts everywhere to make sure that there's no docks. This is awesome. Scout patrolling on the right. Outpost. Oh, a tower? He wants to make
You
sure
gonna be
that
okay?
I'm gonna be fine, but I don't know if Emperor's gonna be if he can't dock. Another tower on this side?
He's got the galley. He's got the towers. He just shut him off.
Yeah.
Shut him down. Don't let him in.
Okay. Well, what will Castle Age bring Emperor? Oh my God, he wants to dock. Let's see how this goes. Tell me you're kidding. The outposts aren't seeing that.
He's gonna go up north. Oh my goodness. Well, oh jeez.
Do you want me to?
How?
Do you want me to?
You've done all this effort. You put all this effort into it, and then you won't be able to see that, and you're just gonna be caught off guard.
Oh,
And
that word for nothing.
If it was, yeah,
As,
exactly. I was about to do an impression.
you can. His other reaction's probably gonna be fun, Helvete.
Fine. The scouts are coming in though, and there's no spearmen
Dude,
there.
like this tower.
There's no spearmen in his base.
What? Oh.
In Red's
Oh,
base.
hello. And they're full HP scouts too.
Yeah.
Surprise! Oh, wow. Okay, so one villager will go down for
Does
Emperor.
he find that TC? Oh, please.
If it's a
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
quick wallet,
Oh, no.
Emperor. Emperor.
Oh. There's a hole. Always a hole.
Oh.
Oh, there's a hole there, boys.
Oh, no. Emperor in a barrel. It's a doubt TC.
No, there's a spearman coming up. He'll be fine.
That hurts
But
so much,
still,
though.
that hurts a lot.
I like how the scouts are kind of trapped there. They're confused. There's other vills around here still that could be picked off. And we've seen cup games before where golds and stones were denied, Dave. And looking at the golds and stones right here for Emperor.
The longboats and the fishing ships did the ring around the rosy. The fishing ships went one way and the longboats went the other way. But now they're coming back.
What happened to the Vil that was building the tower? I guess it got shot by the longboats.
It got sniped. It's a doubt tower.
Yeah, okay. That's such a weird tower, man. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. There are 2 docks on the left for William.
And now William's switching into...
Wait a second.
It's lagging a lot. Let's try... Oh, Nikov.
Nikov!
100%
It's Nikov! It's Nikov versus MBL! What you want to do, Dop. Okay. Let's try, go, yes. Nikov versus MBL confirmed. Didn't he lag in Hidden Cup 2?
Yep.
He said his game was freezed.
Yep. Frozen.
Frozen, yeah.
Like my French fries.
I mean, I don't want to make, like, that sucks, alright? Like, but we're just making, that's Hidden Cup history there, so. I remember.
And now, you know, William has the longboat numbers.
True.
And he's making knights too.
Yeah, making knights, and he's adding a second TC. And he has towers, still denying that 1 gold. There is a little bit of stone constantly coming in for Emperor, so he could maybe castle the shoreline at some point. But I don't think his longboats are doing too much for him right now. The fishing ships are out of the equation. Still towers from William, which is so weird.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we've been here before.
We're back.
Alright? We've been here before. Nothing was spoiled whatsoever. That was a beautiful lead up to the restore, which I accidentally did at the end of game 2. Alright? So, alright, everything's fine. We have part 2 of the game. They're probably restoring because of some problems that Emperor in a Barrel is having, and thanks to Ease in the chat, because fortunately we could actually restore. That is actually a new function with the recent update. Dave, the towers are actually decent. They're doing some damage
well,
here.
He can't engage underneath them.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right?
And
like, he has to skirt around them all the time.
it's also Bodkin versus no Bodkin. Emperor doesn't have Bodkin arrow. Wow. This is huge. There's so much map control for William right now. So much map control. What's the eco look like? Oh, wow. Okay, so Emperor has more eco, though, Dave. 59 villagers against 43.
And Emperor's eco is fairly safe at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, William's making knights, but he stopped at 2 because I think he realized even if he sends those knights in there, all it takes is a few spearmen.
Yeah.
You could shut it down real quick.
And the eco upgrades are
But
pretty bad for blue, too.
he's got villagers in the north. He's making another tower. He's just, man, guard tower, masonry, and siege workshop. This is giving me so many MBL vibes.
I know.
If he builds a second siege workshop, it's confirmed.
Guys, the thing about MBL is he's always been a beast, but he does like a different thing each game, and he makes it very messy for the opponent.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this now. He's building houses with 3 villagers right next to the resources. He doesn't plan ahead and build the houses out of the way. He's like, oh shoot, I need houses. I'm gonna grab 3 villagers from the stone miners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this could be MBL confirmed here. But I'm curious now, will Emperor in a Barrel build a castle soon? He has the stone for it. And now Emperor's housed. Oh, everyone's housed. Oh, housed for everyone. If we're looking at MBL Nikov, it is such a sick matchup for this quarterfinal.
And Red Emperor is going to not be happy with that tower arranging his wood line and securing the gold. And, oh, does he know about the siege workshop back there, too?
He does,
Mangonel is on the way out. Is it going to be quick enough?
I think with that many villagers building it, the castle goes up, but there might be a few vills that die. And he has the vills to lose.
Yeah, you can't even send that Mangonel in anymore. Don't even send it in. You'll just lose it right away. Knights tried to come in to pick the Mangonel from Emperor. Not going to work.
Yeah. And now I wonder...
Second siege workshop in the middle. This is MBL, dude. This is so MBL.
It's so random. MBL is so... I'm so glad. Like, we could be really wrong here, but I feel like We might have two teammates facing off right now. The scouts go in, Dave. This is why you keep scouts alive. And he tried to snipe the monk, and both the monks go in the tower. But now the monks can't convert the knights, and so now the Mangonel goes down.
Yeah, just keep the scouts around the tower.
Yeah.
Wait for them to pop out. Yep, Mangonel goes down. Now you can be super annoying with these knights.
Yep.
What are the resources looking like from Emperor? He can go up. If he uses the market a little bit, he can go up.
He's got to tap that market.
In terms of William, he's still a ways off, but like, what does Emperor go into right away?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, it would be probably... Initially, I was thinking castle on the shoreline, then take water and go longboats.
But even getting a castle on the shoreline is going to be such a pain with Double Siege Workshop.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if Imp gives you anything. Now, what really bothers me about William's play is he does not have double bid axe. So that's going to hurt. But
Yikes.
The pressure's good. And it's 70 vils to 91, but I have no clue what Emperor will use in the Imperial Age.
And like, even if you go, usually we'll see Vikings go into Arbalest against longboats and
towers and Mangonels.
And towers?
Yeah, it's like whoever William is recognized. I'm behind in economy, so I'm just going to be a pest and boom behind it. And now he's adding another town center, and it's in the gold. Or on the gold, rather. This is good pressure. This is exactly what you need to do when you fall behind economically. Yep. And he also punished the greed from Emperor.
Emperor, though, on the way to Imperial Age, he's also adding another town center to the south, outside of this Ring of Death that William has created.
Yep. What's that Vil doing?
Oh, William's about to go up, too.
Oh, dead. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see let's see what the defensive Mangonel can do for Emperor. One. Oh, he's not looking.
Oh no, man! He should have targeted.
Oh, the attack
TC.
round. That attack round was sick.
That was really nice. He should have gone after the TC. That's the Imp TC.
And another one.
Why would you go Imp in that TC?
Are you kidding? That's his Imp TC?
That's his Imp TC. You should have been targeting that.
Okay, well, he's gonna make it. Fortunately.
Oh, there's a castle. There is a castle coming up from red in the south. The blue sees it right away. Retargeted.
Longboats on the way. Oh no! Again, it's a situation
he'll
where
get this up.
I think it's
too many vills.
I think it goes up, but he's really pinned back right now.
Too many vills.
Yeah, but he needed to breathe.
Pull the longboats away, or just keep it. Actually, no. You could probably just keep it there
underneath.
Right?
That would be funny. Yeah, maybe. Probably better to pull them back.
Yeah.
So now
God, I can't believe he went up with that TC.
That's crazy.
In a tournament game.
That is a town center underneath the castle, and he still felt like he would click up to Imp with that one there. He's adding scouts? He's going light cav?
A castle in the middle though from William. Which is a really good position. Yeah, that position right there is so locked down.
Yeah.
The towers, the siege workshop, the TC, the castle, the longboats, everything. And now he's adding docks to that southern area, so he just wants to get full water control here.
Okay, so pay attention to, right now, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to use auto reform, because you need to have wood for the ships, so you need to have an idea. But now I'm going to pay super close attention to William's eco, because even with a lot of lumberjacks, I do feel as though, and this is just my opinion, sometimes MBL might not use the auto farm reseed as much as he might need to.
Yep.
Like
auto farm reseed and shift click.
And shift click.
Really use.
Yeah. And also, you could say the same with multi-queue versus single queue, but it's like Dave and I know MBL so well, so it might sound like we're picking on him because we're like I feel like I'm closer to MBL than any other player. But we've also known him for a long time, so might be a bit of luxury there, what we can and cannot say. A Treb now.
Red's starting to expand a little bit up to the north. He's dropping another TC there, so he just wants to go for the eco approach. We've seen that like 3 times today on Cup.
Yeah, and he also, you should expect there to be a gold there if you know the map.
Scorpions for William. Interesting.
Dude, I'm loving William's map control.
If he ranges this castle with those trebs from distance, like how does Red approach that?
He doesn't.
He's got scorpions, longboats.
He doesn't. The score is super deceiving right now. Eco is supposed to give you military, but the military pressure and presence and type of military from William is far superior.
Another tower in the south and a siege workshop.
Yeah, I think what you do, though, when you tower this heavily in the middle, your eco at home is exposed, and what I would do if I'm Emperor is avoid the middle anyways. So I think other players would probably castle the left side, the center, the right side of the base. Whoa, there's a lot of longboats!
So many longboats, dude!
Wow. Okay.
I was not expecting that.
No, I'm with you there. Not expecting that at all. But the Trebs on the left,
micro,
Dave.
Though. Yep, good micro, and the Trebs are sitting right where I said they would sit. And once that castle goes down, I mean, if Blue has any sort of raiding units to get in there, it's not much to defend.
Yeah,
and you can't really switch into berserks with only one castle.
Yeah,
you can't justify that.
I mentioned the raiding possibilities, but Viking Light Cav, not that special to raid with.
Blue's going into archer ranges on the right. So whether that's skirms or Arb, I don't know.
Okay.
Probably Arb since he has the gold control in the middle.
Yeah, elite longboat versus non-elite longboat. I guess he might have added scorpions because he saw a few berserks. It's kind of funny. And now archer range is on the left for William. I just still am struggling to see how Emperor in a Barrel changes things for himself. Except if he goes to the sides. Wow. He just stuck.
Stifling.
He just stuck to the strat, didn't he? Just committed. It wasn't always clean. You look at the economy, it's pretty solid. Not clean.
It's also stretched to the limit. Like, he's using his resources
really
as they come in, which is he's not banking anything, which is good. You look at Red's eco, like Red has a ton of gold, but what's he gonna use it on?
Yeah, it's almost like Blue also recognized I don't need food. All I'm making is gonna be arbalest and longboats. Who needs the farms?
I need stone. I need wood. I need gold.
Yeah, who needs the farms once you get your upgrades? And Emperor in a Barrel's farm booming in a Vikings war, but what does food give you? It doesn't give you anything. And the GG is called. William the Conqueror gets the win. Wow, that was sick.
Really, really impressive. All the cup games we've seen so far today have gone pretty long, and that one,
yeah,
he got the position. He didn't give it up.
You know what the difference there is? I think Emperor, he was aggressive with the militia, but he had zero follow-up. He had zero follow-up, and without follow-up, you can expect to lose the map if the opponent plays it correctly. And William actually took it to the next level. He went towers. He went for docks. He had the castle on the amphibious terrain. It was really good. And he also had maybe 6 docks pumping out the longboats. Here's the achievements in that one. Yeah, we said it. Tons of food and wood for Emperor. Even had the stone, but his castles just were never protected. And William the Conqueror took the map as you should on Cup. The score is 2-1. And William did not have a good Islands game. Responded with the win there on his home map. And now Emperor in a Barrel has gone for slopes, Dave. Game 1, mirror matchup. Game 2, mirror matchup. Game 3, mirror matchup.
Can I do game 4?
Yeah, go ahead.
Game 4, mirror matchup.
All right, let's go. Game 4, it's gotta be, man. It could be training partners, and also it's slopes. I think Indians is a fantastic civilization for this. Oh, Emperor in a Barrel is down 2-1, Dave. I really want Emperor to win. No clue who Emperor is. It's just for bragging rights, because Dave's guy lost today. So if my hero wins, I'll be feeling good. But the way William played with map control in the previous game will leave Emperor wishing that he would maybe have done more with military presence, and he'll need that here.
And Indians war. We've got to find where the fish are.
Yeah.
That's the first order of business. You could see one scout going out to the right-hand side and a sheep going out to the other side for Emperor in a Barrel.
Yeah.
So he's going to find the fish right away.
Yep.
And then in terms of William, looks like he's sending his scout out right now. So once you explore one side, you'll know for sure.
Yeah, what's on the other side.
Is on the other side because it's flipped. Yep. And we'll see if they go out really, really early to that. I know we saw, was it Yodit?
It was Yodit against Katyan, yep.
Yeah, go out right away.
I think 90% of players build a lumber camp first and then go for the mill. But I've seen lumber camp mill before on this many times. I'm really exhausted. And I'm sure you are a bit as well, Dave. We're 10 hours in
10
to
hours,
these quarterfinals.
It was like, dude, we were like 6 hours in and we were starting the third set and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
The games have been amazing though.
I
so
know.
it carries you through, right?
I can't complain at all. We could cast for months. We could cast rated games and smaller tournaments for months and not find the quality that we've seen here today. The preparation has been on display.
Average, yeah, the level on average has been insane.
Yeah. In our talk show, you said to expect really high level. And part of me was thinking, well, there's never a guarantee of that. Dave's just saying the caster thing. He's being the good co-caster to make the event look good. But, dude, like, unreal prep and unreal performance. It's unlike previous Hidden Cups, because in previous Hidden Cups, there'd be one person on either side of the bracket where you're thinking, all right, this person's probably going to go through to the finals.
Yeah.
There's questions on either side now. So the semifinals tomorrow, best of sevens could go really deep too.
William isn't using his scout. MBL?
No.
It's kind of idle there for a bit.
Yeah, now MBL did say, he's like, this is what I do. You build the barracks in front of the mill, and then you make your stable. And then if they tower you, you're fine. So, MBL made it very clear when he was co-casting with me that he would build his barracks and stable here. So I'm curious, but I also have a suspicion that they might be teammates. So if they trained a certain way and Emperor and a Barrel agreed with that, maybe he does the same thing. 3 on wood. It's going to be scouts, Dave. And what do you think of the gold situation?
Well, I like the gold for Emperor and a Barrel. It's in a pretty safe location. Obviously, it's pretty open on that right-hand side, so if you decide to pressure from that area, you might be in trouble. But usually the pressure comes early.
Yeah.
And the gold for William, I mean, he's got that secondary back there, but it's pretty far away from his TC.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's tough to say. I think it's quite fair considering that he has that back gold there. Can be kind of tough to build a town center.
Oh, look at the walls from Emperor. He's already planning on it. He's like, yep, I want to keep that safe.
Nice. Yeah, early walls. Also
so that probably means we saw Yodic go up on 17 pop. Now, they had idle time.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of idle time.
Ooh.
And we'll see William go up on 19 and Emperor probably go up on 20.
Okay, so when you have one person going up a vill faster, normally that person is going to have one less villager walling. That's if it's 19 population scouts, you normally don't wall. If it's 20 population scouts, you wall a little bit with 1 vill. 21, you wall with 2. 22, you wall with 3. That's normally how it goes. And so you see 1 villager walling for Emperor. This is, I guess you could say in some ways the safer play, but then again, you're going to be later to producing scouts. Hard to say. Ooh, William is pushing a deer. He's like, I know where your shorefish are. I know you're going scouts.
God, this is so greedy, though. All the way from up there. Like, the chances... All you have to do... Listen, anyone who hasn't pushed a deer before, all you have to do is take your eye off the scout for 1 second, and the deer can go back.
Yeah. Well...
1 little second, and you're going to have to... When you hit Feudal Age, you better hope this deer is in before you hit Feudal Age, because you're going to have to drop a stable.
Yep.
You're going to have to, like, consider where you're walling, make scouts, everything like that.
I don't hate it just because you know exactly what your opponent's going to do and where they are. And it's right when the sheep expires, too.
It's just in time, too. Look at that.
Okay, look at the position for the stable and the barracks for William.
Always make your barracks and stable over here.
It was so fun co-casting with MBL, because I co-cast with you and you're like, well, I can make an argument against this, but I can make an argument for this. And then MBL's like, no, I don't like that. That's bad. He's like, I don't want to be mean, but what Tim's doing right now is really noob. So, yeah. It's the beauty of bringing a pro player in. They're just straight to the point. But William, after pushing the deer, ran forward to see where's my opponent building the stable in the barracks, and he sees the barracks. He can assume the stable's next to it. And his MBL's whole thought process, and it might not be MBL, was to protect the shorefish for a while, and he's gonna fight on the left side right now.
I really like the way he made the barracks stable in the houses, because then he can just wall.
Yep.
And he'll have that safe space there. He can collect the fish, and then in Castle Age, he can drop a TC there on the gold and the wood.
Yeah. Now, again, Emperor playing really safe. Remember the previous game, how he full walled his base so early? Emperor's doing the same this time. So, you know, as we keep an eye on this, and there could be another game if Emperor
badly
wins.
housed.
Notice that.
Badly housed. Yikes.
Yep, really under pressure. But then again, you have to consider that the base is wide open for William. So you have a solid eco here. But if he missteps, if he loses scouts, if the counter comes in at all, then could be trouble for William at home.
I was looking at that stat you pulled up earlier about wheelbarrow times, and you're like, MBL is really early with wheelbarrow, and I'm thinking, like, maybe it's because when he gets housed, he just clicks wheelbarrow.
Well, the thing about the stats, you have to take it with a big grain of salt, because also MBL probably has more games in his statistics because they're rated games on Voobly, and half the time he's playing, he just does whatever. So he's not playing as serious as it would be in a tournament. Whereas you look at Max's rated games, it's full tryhard, but he only plays 10 rated games a month. But Emperor really, he's really bringing it to William at the moment. I don't know where this is coming from, but 5 scouts and 3 spears pushing William back, and he has no walls. Maybe we're seeing the benefit of building
Running into the TC though with the spears, so I think William can hold against this pretty easily though.
Yeah, I'm wondering where the scout numbers are for him, because in theory, the person who... Okay, he's invested into a lot more farms. And some vills as well, so... Well, obviously.
I take it that no one is switching into archers at this point. They're just going to go scouts, and then up to Castle Age into camels.
Well,
ooh, the scouts are heading over to the fish from William. There's only 2 spears there.
Oh, if he engaged right there, Dave, he could have really done it.
Yep.
He's bringing his spears over. See, William is sending his scouts forward, but the walls are already up for Emperor. There's a huge benefit to playing safe. This could be so bad. Wait, what? Emperor? Never mind. Emperor, I thought, would commit to the fight in the south. Instead, he's going to the gold.
He's got 1 weak scout, and like he was super scared about spearmen at this point.
Yeah.
But good micro there, good quick walls from William.
Nice. Yeah, that was cool. I wonder if we will see a hidden range in the back for William. I just don't like how open he's playing on this map. No walling. At least wall a little bit.
Oh, he's fighting with the villagers too. Does he have more He's got more spearmen coming out of the barracks. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
He's just got to target the scouts with the spearmen.
Yeah, I'll show the villager HP for the people wondering about the vills. Some of the vills are being attacked at the moment. They'll try and run home. There's tons of spears for Emperor. Oh, the spear addition was so good.
Yep.
Oh, that was so good. And still a spear here in this fight. So, William just can't keep up with it right now.
You know, none of the villagers died yet, though.
True.
There's 2 of them going back to the TC. There's still 2 of them at the shore. They're just going to collect shorefish.
How?
I don't care. Why are you still collecting? Quick wall. Do something.
Yeah, that vill will go down. The scout gets away. Here's a question. Emperor created more scouts, right?
Yeah.
He created more spears, right?
Yes.
Why is he on the way to Castle Age? Oh, he's getting... Oh, he's going Castle Age first. Okay. Nikov confirmed. Didn't get wheelbarrow before. That's pretty interesting. How... Oh, quick wall on the Vill! Yeah, the macro is just better for Emperor, I guess.
Well, I mean, he didn't go into the range, so he had more wood to place in the farms.
Yeah. True.
And double range now from blue. Like you said before, though, red doesn't see it. He might see with the scout coming around.
Yeah, well, he spotted it.
Oh, no, he does.
He spotted
he does.
it, yeah.
Okay.
So, if he's going to be faster to Castle Age, his base is walled, and
his gold is rangeable, though.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder if blue's going to have enough. Because it's really... Normally, that archer switch comes in when the spears are out. You defend against the spears, and then you're pressuring at this time while you're on your way to Castle Age. So, the concern here is Indian camels have extra pierce armor, and one camel can kill this.
Yeah, and if you're going into cav archers too.
Yeah.
I mean, cav archers, after you get enough massed up, are fine against camels, but the initial fight's pretty tricky.
Can be rough, yeah. All right. Now, I saw Nikov play in a show match on this, and if I remember correctly, he never made the archer switch. And I also know Nikov, since he played in the qualifier, played this a ton. Did practice games versus Daniel, who many of you might have heard co-cast, and I think even fired some other pros. So I think he has a lot of experience on this map. Picked it as a home map. Here come the camels. 4 camels on the way, Dave. And there's 5 archers. Oh no.
Oh, yikes.
I also like the attention to detail from Emperor. Sees a weak scout and wants it. Got it. Nice. I think William's in trouble, man. You have to hit with archers a whole lot earlier.
He's getting crossbow, but
adding the spears.
It's gonna be hard to survive this.
Yeah, you add the spears, but that spear goes down. Yeah, he's also.
I like how he
walled at
left
all.
one there. He's like, yeah, I'll get away. You just eat that one for now.
Have this one for free.
Yeah.
Too tempting to pass up. Bloodlines and armor, but 3
with
spears.
crossbows though.
Yeah.
With crossbow upgrade and with 3 spears, now you can engage this. 4 spears now. 4th one coming around. And do you make the switch into... When do you do it into Cav Archers? Because he's still going crossbow right now. Do you just stay crossbow?
I think you have to stay crossbow because of the extra range. I love how Emperor is about to use his mobility, though. Yes, he can't fight this army, and we're seeing an example of it because he made a mistake there.
You're going to need some creative walls to get your build safe back here on these woodlines, too.
Ooh, yeah,
You're going to need to get real creative with that.
Oh, man, he's going to run right in. Creativity, here you go. Palisades. A gate, maybe? A house? A house? Uh-oh. There's still a hole.
Oh, that's sick! A gate! You can trap him in! Oh, no, there's a hole.
There's still a hole.
I was so excited!
But isn't this all avoidable, Dave? If you wall early? I think that's the thought process behind Emperor's play of walling early. I feel like this is so avoidable.
He's had good execution here.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 TCs now. Let's see where Red is sitting on 3 as well.
Yep.
And the camels are good initially, but like I was saying, once you get that mass of range units, and especially with the spearmen to back it up, the camels are going to have trouble engaging.
Ooh, I wonder if this army gets trapped, though. I wonder if Emperor says, maybe he realizes the mass is dangerous, so he wants to hit, not the best start, but he wants to hit early. Oh, as Blue's getting pikemen as well! Pikeman's a good play, but, oh, it could be too late. He could lose every spear before the pikeman upgrade. Disaster for William. Oh,
He's killed 4 camels. 5 camels.
Yeah. Oof. I'm so impressed with Emperor's play. He has 9 camels, 54 vills, 1, 2, 3 town centers booming right now. And you have a very slow pike crossbow. Maybe if you add some monks in there and you get those crossbows back and keep that number up, Dave.
Blue isn't using shift for click for his TCs. He's just cycling.
Cycling.
Yeah. I saw 3 in 1, 0 in another, 1 in the other.
Oh man, this is the sloppy game for William. This right here. You look at the farms, kind of all over the place. Reminds me of.
He's really coming forward right now.
I think he feels
with
the
that?
need to. Oh, don't tell me he's
But you
gonna
saw how big the
overchop.
camel army is. Oh, please don't. No, he's pretty far away from overchopping, but he's gonna have to wall these out because they can just run right past that TC into this eco.
I think that the play he's going for is the only way he wins now, Dave. To go pike, monk, Maganel push in the center when there's so much stones and gold. This is good. It just comes down to if Emperor can sense that it's coming and use the mobility of the camels. Nice micro, and he backs away. No second armor upgrade yet on the camels, but a defensive siege workshop for the Emperor.
And Red knows this is coming. I mean, he's got the siege workshop down to counter it. He doesn't know about the barracks, though. He only knows about the siege workshop.
Yeah. If I wouldn't have seen the previous game from William, I would say he's dead. But the way that he... Well, not dead, but behind. But the way that he played the previous game was just like this. Yeah.
Yeah, he picks a strat and he just goes for it. There's no, like... He doesn't go for half measures here.
Yeah, and on Ravines, there's a lot of stone and gold in the middle. So if he wins the Maganel War, and his Maganel micro was sick in the previous game, next to the Imp TC, he could really do it. And also the stables being low this too could be nice.
Yep.
It's a lot of pikes and crossbows, and he has the hill.
doesn't have a university yet, so doesn't have ballistics.
Sorry, it wasn't ravines. Why? I don't know. 10 hours in, you just say things without thinking. So
I don't think you guys know how exhausting casting is. You get like this pressure in your brain, you know, when you start doing it for too long.
yeah,
It like interferes with your judgment.
it's fine. It's fine. I remember Snippy once streamed for 2 hours, and he messaged me, and he was like, I have new appreciation for your casting, because I was just playing, and I don't know how you do it. What did MVL say? He's like, if I were you, I would cast for 2 hours, then I would eat pizza the rest of the day.
I love this position.
It is
that
really
William's
good.
in on this hill.
It is really good, yep.
Once he gets rid of this barracks, he can start pushing in.
You know, I wonder if Emperor can land a shot on that mango and then build a castle and just stabilize real quick.
There's another mango out there. There's always another mango.
Ooh, and these are attack rounds.
Oh,
for
that
William.
was a great attack round. And he's targeting it with the... Does he get it with the crossbows? He does.
So sick. And again, another one.
Oh, this is so bad for Emperor now.
That's 86 vills to 69. And I love the town center for Emperor on the right on the gold, because that was the concern a moment ago, was no expanding to gold. He's also adding the lead skirm, so he's not going to imp.
Is William going to see that?
That's a weird position to push from. I like how there's 2 vills
the
here.
castle. The castle here. Does William see this castle going up?
You know who I haven't mentioned? Like, we always say about Vivi going with forward vills all the time. The way he's just waltzing around with vills does also feel like Vivi. But I also
a little bit.
I love
but
Vivi.
Vivi would have sent one vill to the left corner.
Yeah.
He would have sent one to the right. Like
yeah, I love Vivi, but
I can't see him going for the double barracks pike play.
I can't see him playing as good as he did in game 1, honestly.
Yeah, too clean.
All right, well this town center just went up.
Yep, and now it's going
Whoa.
down.
But look at the red in the center. Where did this come from? It's like you lose the gold TC.
It was all garrison in the archer ranges. He had so many skirmishers in there, and skirms are going to be tough. I think for blue, you got to hope this TC goes out quick.
Yep, snipe the vills.
You
then
can
it's
get
even.
rid of all these villagers.
Oh,
The
it's so
eco
good
is
from
even.
William. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, they're both thinking about it. They're both
Dude,
dodging.
William's a god with mangonels. William is literally a god with mangonels.
Yeah, it gives me huge MBL vibes. Look at that! Look at that! Boom!
Snipe!
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, it's filthy.
And the
And
camels
now
can't
he's gonna
engage.
force the camels to come in. Yeah, and the mangonel's still living.
Wow, the repair bills.
Look at how weak those camels are.
Wow, the town center's down. Dude, if William just got his freaking eco upgrades.
Uh-oh, don't go near these mangonels, dude. You've seen how good he is with them.
Is William about to imp? He's about to imp! How did he somehow hold on in this game? It's crazy.
And he's dropping a castle. Red is coming forward, though. Red has a lot of units coming forward.
Yeah, he does. He's quite a few units.
Lucky for William, the cav archers went to the left instead of straight.
Yep.
And a castle in the middle now for Emperor.
Uh-oh.
Does William see this?
It's a lot of units, though. I feel like there's so few pike. Oh, okay, never
I love
mind. There's
how William's
14.
keeping all of his units together. He's like, we live and die as a group.
Oh, man.
He sees it.
As it should be, man. That's why
Attack
people want to
rounds?
fight for
Godly
William.
attack
Oh,
rounds?
that was sick! That castle's going up, though. These castles, this is definitely not doubt. Okay, there are 22 villagers building this castle, and that's happened 3 times the last 2 games. He makes sure
I like
those
how-
castles go up.
Both players expanding to the woodlines. Now, William has a TC on the left, and now he's placing a TC on the right.
Wow.
And Emperor has a TC on the left, and
Left.
he used to have a TC on the right.
Oh, man, the quality here. But no imp for Emperor.
Yep. And William is going to win the Treb War, most likely.
Looks like it.
And another Siege Workshop for him.
I guess the only downside for William is his units aren't really something you tech into long term. Crossbow, that's not something you do long term with Indians.
Yep.
You could go Onager, I guess, but
Oh, watch out for the cav archers in the back. You can't afford to
oh,
lose
but the skirms for Emperor, he dodges. Beautiful, and oh, you're right. The Cav Archers did pick off quite a few villagers here.
This is the benefit to Cav Archers.
Yeah,
is
mobility.
that you have that mobility. You can run around. You can find exposed stuff, and until William gets most of his eco on the sides of the map, he still has exposed areas at the back of his base.
Dave, William does not have bit axe. He does not have handcart. Emperor has had handcart. Oh, no, sorry, he's getting handcart. He's had bit axe. He's getting eco upgrades. William, I still feel like he's in a rather fragile position because he's got everything in one spot. But he's going for a completely different comp. He wants to go Halb Onager, I guess.
No, he wants to go bomber cannon, I think.
That's true.
Because he's getting chemistry right now.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't have the food for Onager.
He's getting Halb bombard cannon, and then mixing some trebs as well. But once again, you said his eco upgrades aren't there, and he's struggling for wood. He's struggling for gold.
Yeah. Yep, very much is. Cav Archers live to tell the tale for Emperor. It is 125 vills for him, and it is 110 for William. And since it's William's turn to lose a TC there, that's hilarious. I like the villagers heard about the previous town center, and they said, no, we're just going to make a mining camp.
Is he making a castle? Oh no, the skirms are there on the left side.
Don't!
No!
Dude, he has no military there. He has no military there.
Oh, he's distracting with one villager. Look at that.
Oh my god. Here come the Mangonels. Hold on. Let's see.
And now he's running around the castle?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
This slow army composition is coming.
Send more vills.
Yeah.
Oh, he's running now.
Is there no ballistics for Red?
No ballistics for Red. He had Cav Archers and he had that many skirms.
No ballistics.
And no ballistics. Run with the vills, dude. No.
It'll kind of remind him.
No.
Doubt. Dude, I love and I hate the play from William. I look at the way he's played it, and he leaves himself so open to these types of raids. But he has tons of siege in the center, and he's pushing castle, and he... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It's a doubt castle. Official.
I don't know if that ever goes up, because he has no answer to Cav Archers.
Well, he's got the mangonels, so they have to be careful about that, but...
That's...
It doesn't matter how hard you click, my friend. It's not going up.
Dude,
oh, jeez.
That is...
Oh, what a throw.
Also, 2 games in a row where he is not getting eco technologies. He just got Bosaw. But another castle, he has a lot of bombard cannons. I fear the raids. Emperor's been so good with the CA. I'm expecting a whole lot of raiding. He needs elite skirm.
Emperor's spending a lot of... He's on a stone. He's out of stone soon.
What?
Gotta buy more.
And another castle for William!
Castle. Dude, this castle's going down. 100%. He spent so much stone to repair that, and now it's going down.
You see William's been cycling through his town centers. Look at the town center underneath Emperor's castle on the right. He's been creating vills there. He's just moving around so fast right now. Wasn't paying that close of attention to that area, I guess. Not the bombard cannons. They're too expensive to lose here. 225 gold, 225 wood. Now getting ballistics. Now getting bracer. But he's put... This is so awkward. This is such an awkward game.
That castle on the left. Like, if Red takes his eye off it for 1 second,
oh yeah,
Blue can go there and complete it. It would be a really, really nice position. But also, Red has to pay attention to the force in the middle, because he's coming.
Do you know how in cup games, one player takes the center with longboats, and then the other person goes around the sides?
Yep.
I think that Emperor needs to go around the sides. He just tucked into Hussar. He has Cav Archers. The Cav Archers, they can't be... Well, they're not being killed. Yeah, and he's gonna move to the right side. He has the left side locked down. So I think the best way to deal with the push that William has in the middle...
He's sending sneaky vills. He wants it, man.
I
think if he distracts with 1 or 2, maybe he use them as bait.
This could be the second 99% castle. Oh no! No!
Oh, not like this.
Wallet?
Maybe quick wall it in.
Quick wall 1 vil. Quick wall 1 vil. 1 vil. Doubt.
It should go up. It should go up.
Ah, it was fine. Calculated.
Nice.
Calculated.
Good position.
But now Rams are going to come out, and there's still no answer to Hussars, and there's no strong answer to the CA. It's just this weird halb crossbow shenanigans, but it only goes so far.
I mean, he does have help, so he can deal with the castle.
Dave, look at the gold from blue.
Are you serious?
Wait, what? Who? Where?
Blue. I will castle where you castled.
He likes castles. All right. Well, he has 16 farmers. 16 farmers. This is the definition of a very, very weak push. Oh, he's getting raided a little bit on the left.
He's got skirmishers now. He's got skirmishers. He's got halbs to deal with the hussar, and he's got skirmishers to deal with the cav archers. I'm just on his point of view. He's killing the rams that are coming for his castle with the villagers. So he's holding that position somehow, and he's dropping barracks there too. And he's pushing through the middle, dropping a town center on that gold.
What is happening right now? He is in trouble on the right side.
And the cav archers are dying in the middle, right through the castles.
Hold on. Will he kill the Treb with villagers? It looks like he might. I
think it's gonna.
Oh, he got it! He got it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm on his point of view, and at one point there was just so many attack notifications everywhere. Like the horn will not stop blaring.
Yeah.
For blue, red's hitting him in all directions, but he just can't. He can't knock him off any position.
Yeah, and red can't knock blue out of any position really, but you know what would be sick is just continued ram hussar raids on the left. The CA are here. I can't really make sense of this game. My brain's probably a bit broken from all the casting today, but this is impressive stuff. It is one relic for Emperor. I just heard another one get brought in. And the skirms, Dave, are slowly getting upgraded for William. And the fact that he held this castle up on this side with just random barracks and halbs is so MBL.
Yeah.
So MBL.
Blue needs to get the relics too. Really needs to start collecting that. I know he was collecting gold in the middle, but
yeah, just lost a bombard cannon. But can he take that one out from Emperor? Oh wow. Okay, I don't know how that worked. What are you thinking right now, Dave?
Emperor really starting to pull ahead in the vill count too. You can see the impact of the raids, especially on the farming eco.
13 farms.
The food for William is just not there, and he's making trash units now, and you need more farms, bud.
Yeah. In the previous game, having heavy wood and gold economy made sense with arbalest and with longboats, but here he has not been able to lock down or keep any side safe. And Dave, if he loses this castle and it's bombard cannons, skirmishers, and hussars from Emperor, this was the only thing that was working well for William. I think he's going to lose everything.
Yeah, bombard cannon going down. The castle's going to go down. The trebs are going to go down. He's making a TC on the left in a weird position, but I guess it's because of the hill. That's not going to get down.
What is that sound center?
He wanted to take the gold, but like there's a hill there. So
William.
I don't know.
William is just such a desperate TC, man. Oh, man. The theme for me is William has been extremely aggressive, but he has not had a lot of balance with his economy behind it all. And
no.
You have 0 villagers on gold if you're Emperor, but it doesn't matter when you have that many farmers, that many hussars, that many skirms. We're going to another game 5, aren't we? You've got to be kidding me.
I think we are, and I think it's directly attributed to just the lack of farmers from William and the lack of eco upgrades, because definitely the military, like the push was really impressive, and at one point, it looked like he was going to split Emperor's base in half.
Yeah.
But he just couldn't reinforce fast enough.
I will say that with how far behind he was after the losing the crossbow and then the spears before going pikes, one hell of a fight here from William. That means game 5 could go either way. Just waiting for the 70 military that Emperor has to find the right spots. I think he's probably currently making some more siege to pressure Dave. He's going to take out the castle on the left. That town center that did go up on the left, he will take out. He's also has rams and hussars going to the right. It's just continuous from Emperor, who's at 200 population right now.
Now, if blue is actually MBL, this game will go on for a while.
I think it's already kind of gone on for a little while. But yeah, MBL, I call him the cockroach because he never dies. And he was really, really hard to kill. Or at least get
once
to
this castle
position.
goes down, hopefully though, like, if you're in Red's position, you're thinking, if I get this castle, he's wide open in his face.
But you know who else? Like, Vivi, it's either sloppy MBL or it's Vivi playing really well. I just, again, I'm more prone to think we might have found MBL, might have found the Borlamer. I have no clue, but I know that whoever Emperor in a Barrel is, first off, he's doing me proud. Because I chose him to win the event, not knowing the players, of course. But he's played really well, and we're going to a Game 5.
Another Game 5. Holy dude.
I think... Okay, so you know how... We saw how important the gold and the stone in the center was. However, I think he focused so much on that, and he didn't focus on the economy on the sides. If you have a finer balance there, if you pressure the center, you take out the castle, but instead of continuing that push and sending everything forward, getting your eco upgrades and expanding more with your food eco, I think that William wins that. Because Emperor, for a while there, had no villagers on gold and just relics. There's no villagers on gold on the left. The villagers on gold on the right were gone, but it's the food and wood eco that can win games when there's no golds. And we saw that right there. But isn't that the beauty of this map? One person had all the gold and stone, the other person had food and wood could still win.
Yep. Are we going to see another mirror for Game 5 for the decider?
Ooh, good point. What's the map? Hideout. Britons? Oh god, if it's Khmer War on Hideout, this will go on for 5 hours.
We might see Persians too.
Persians, Britons, and Khmer have been the theme. We could see Spanish.
Could see Cumans. Probably not likely.
This, of all Game 5 maps, is probably one of the more brutal, because we know it's going to be a long game.
Yeah.
Alright, Dave, let's hop in. See what it is. Will it be the 5th mirror matchup? This will be the only time. Oh, we have a Khmer War. Hey, Dave, if you want to, just go chill. Watch
I was going to order a pizza, but I don't know when it's going to get here, so maybe I save that.
Dude, these have to be teammates, right? These have to be teammates. Oh, man. Every single one! The same civilization. Well... This is another game where it can come down to food. I'm looking at the relic generation. There's 3 a bit closer to Emperor. Neutral gold location. They're both on the right, but still even. The map looks good. I'm fully expecting a fast castle here. And a very, very, very long game.
Well, at least, you know what? We have the potential of an early forward, because they are pretty close to each other.
It's true. Yeah.
And there are 2 golds there.
Yeah.
From Emperor. Now, the stones are in a pretty good position for him.
So this would be a great time. Dux the Savior. Could we have a fun fact? This is the map for a fun fact. Because I'm expecting a boom, man. I've seen so many games where it's Khmer against Persians or Britons and Khmer player booms.
Chat, I don't think they're using ballista elephants to cut through.
Nikov did it, though. Nikov did it at one point.
Yeah, but, like, you think about the investment.
Yeah.
And the problem with cutting through is that you cut through, fine, but in a mirror war, your opponent has exactly the same units to come back through the hole into your base.
We're not gonna see fast castle ballista, but maybe an imp.
Look at that effective APM.
Ooh, in the Dark Age.
That's way higher than we saw from the other players.
Yeah, other players, most of the players ranged in here. Nikov with the highest effective APM in the Dark Age of all participants. He also has 1.6 Vils dying to boars. That's not bad out of 100 games. I want to know who's at 6.3. That's really bad. Alright, these statistics make Nikov look really good, except for maybe the villager idle time, which is quite high. So as the game goes on, maybe Nikov is not able to control the game as much, but his Dark Age is very clean, very crisp.
APM is actions per minute, so effective APM is like instead of excess clicks.
Yeah, instead of
or hotkeys that they're pressing, it's like creating villagers, or it's like clicking them onto a resource or whatnot. Yeah.
So if you're looking at normal APM, I think like a low average APM. Oh, it's ACCM who's lost 6.3 villagers to boars out of 100 matches. What? That's so many. These are non-hidden cup statistics, by the way, just some fun stuff to mix in. But yeah, so I think if you're looking at normal APM, most players would sit maybe low to mid 200s. A few of them might sit low 300s.
Hera's going to be up there.
Yeah,
Lyria's going to be up there. Viper's going to be up there.
Yeah, but it's different, and I'm glad Dave explained that, because that probably would confuse a lot of people.
Well, I saw the APM thing come up earlier when I wasn't casting on like Thursday or Friday, and it's like Hera's APM is 62. I didn't know it was the effective one.
Yeah.
And no one explained it. So I'm sitting there looking at my phone like, what?
What is that?
62.
Yeah.
That's like fat slob APM.
It's kind of an interesting stat, though, because we've talked about kind of going over the top with movements. And there's definitely players that do that. And they have the flash, they have the style, and they get the fan base because of it. Here we go. Effective APM. Interesting. So Leary number 1 at 82. Hera at 81. Then backed. Okay, Dowd is 53. All right. So he's there. And then Fire at 16. You know what's interesting about Fire, though? It's effective APM, and when I watch Fire, he does nothing unnecessary in Dark Age. No unnecessary clicks. Just one click to the wood line. Some players are double clicking and all that good stuff. So Fire just chill. Very chill.
What's
Shirt
your
off.
EAPM, Dave? That's a really personal question and none of your business.
Wow. I don't know if I want to know what mine. I wonder if they can get our stats up right now. Go for Marauder on Voobly and T90 Official and see. Please.
Oh God.
That would be great.
Is that a possibility? Can we search all players?
Well, all the data is only on the 16 participants, and it's thousands and thousands of games. So I don't know how long it takes for the Capture Age team to run that data.
Oh, I would love there to be like a global database. That'd be awesome.
Well, AOC Rex, I think .net.
But mine would all be like Nomad games. So it'd be like I wouldn't be clicking for the first 4 minutes, really.
Yep. Just get those excuses out of the way before the data pops up. Now watch, I'm gonna have like 30. That would be so embarrassing.
They're both going early feudal, by the way.
Yeah, but
eco upgrades.
No, they could still.
I guess they're no. I guess because it's Khmer. Yeah, you don't have to build the buildings.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Whoo, boy. T90 Official, why is channel points not a thing here? Well, because we have over 20,000 people, and there's a lot of chat already. And I'm not a huge fan of channel points, to be honest. Twitch kind of thrusted that onto every streamer, and I think our chat's pretty good. I'm really particular about my chat, so sorry about that one, man. You have points in my heart, though. You have over 69,000 points. T90, people are saying it's per game minutes, so actually faster. Per game minutes. I don't know what people are saying that, though. It's hard for me to verify that with the team that's working on it right now. But salutes out to them, guys. The Capture Age team, you can see it, that created the Hidden Cup 3 overlay that I'm using, which has been really nice. After every stream, I'm meeting with them, and we're making changes, and they also worked on the stats there. I'm really, really thankful for everything that's happened in Hidden Cup and how much better other people's contributions and work has made the show. So, thanks.
I'm going for a stable.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a bit weird, actually.
Usually you'll just see 3TC as soon as you get to
This is super weird. Why is he going double lumber camp now as he's on
scout?
Maybe he wants map control.
He's gonna go for the relics, maybe. And go scouts, similar to like an arena kind of build.
Maybe. I feel like every other time I've seen Khmer, though. Oh, maybe he wants to go forward, Dave.
Well, Red's gonna see this, and now he pulls the villager back. Yeah, he wants to go forward.
Yeah, and that's a full HP scout too. So Emperor will know, since that's a full HP scout, that more scouts have been added. But you also know in Emperor's position that your economy is going to be better. because you're going to add the second town center. And if I were him, I would town center the gold. But that is also an area that's exposed for siege. Yeah, interesting. All right. Why can't we see numbers of castles in the overlay? Well, you can. I just try and do a good job of showing you guys that. Sorry if you might be wanting to see it on the screen.
Ooh, a TC there? If he puts the siege workshop up on the hill, out of sight, and then gets a mangonel on that hill, pressuring that, suddenly there's no gold at all.
Yeah,
for red.
It's the TC's the best TC to place, but it's a super greedy boom to go immediate 3 town centers. Oh boy,
he's playing safe with the siege workshop. He's putting it on the other side of the hill, so you can't see it. The scout is coming around the other side, though.
Well, you know what? If we want some sleep tonight to rest up for the semifinals and the finals, this is the type of Khmer War to do it. Because one person's going all in and trying to deny golds, and the other person is going for a boom.
Is Red going to see the siege workshop? That's the question. Oh, if he does...
He got Loom. I feel like he might know if he got Loom. He could also
Blue didn't get Loom, and he went forward.
That's true.
Did he see it?
He did see it. Yeah, so he knows now. Huh. Siege and monk push on the hill. So you have to defend with your own siege if you're emperor,
that's not a monastery, my dude.
Oh, what?
This is MBL.
This
man.
is MBL.
This is siege. I assumed it was a monastery too.
Yeah.
Siege, pike, push.
The thing about MBL though, he's so good with Mangonel micro.
Yep.
And the only way you counter this is you go for like a knight or two, which will now die to some spears, or you go for your own Mangonels. So, and the other weird thing is, Emperor in a Barrel has committed to 3 town centers, and you have to then farm to keep the town centers running. So it's not like you can float a ton of wood for all the Mangonels you're going to need. But eco difference already you can see right here.
He should hide the spearmen too. Don't show the spearmen until you need to use them.
Yeah.
Siege workshop now for Emperor in a Barrel, but he's going to be fighting up the hill with Mangonels.
Man.
It's a rough position. They do 50% more damage.
That's crazy. That TC's going to melt. I'm going to go for a Huang quote right here. It's not Celts, but it's still fun to bring up, and we have a lot of people. Someone in Huang's Twitch chat one night said, "Huang, why do you always pick Celts?" He said, "Celt, eat TC." So what he meant was, Mangonels eat TCs. So that's what we're seeing right here. TC's getting eaten. He is hiding the spears too. He's not keeping them next to the mangoes.
Sniping a villager. Still doesn't have Loom for his forwardville.
10 lead for Emperor though. If he loses Mangonels, William, he could lose this game.
You're gonna have to see this Mangonel. Oh no, he saw it too late. The TC though, it's gonna go down.
Could go down. Yep. And there's always a possibility for William to boom behind this as well.
Oh, that micro though with that Mangonel from William.
From both.
Insta click as soon as he shoots.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of attack rounds. This to me feels like MBL. We spotted it or said it before. Well, no wonder it was hard to spot the guy. Because he's always last. The TC's down. Dave, the gold's here, and here.
Now,
and he's sitting on the other gold.
Look where he's keeping. Yeah, I know. We both looked at the other gold at the exact same time. He's sitting there with his scout. He knows both these golds are here. This could be just an unbelievable play from him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Emperor in a Barrel has to keep producing Mangonels for defense.
Yep.
But how do you produce Mangonels when you have no gold?
Yeah, I don't even think...
2 TCs now from blue.
Yeah.
So...
Wow.
Yeah.
Notice the scouting as well in the north, just to make sure villagers don't sneak out, monks don't go out.
Killing the walls while he can, just making it as open as possible.
Yep. And now if you need Mangonels, you need to... Well, there is a lot of gold in the bank for Emperor, but you need to sell from a market, which he does not have. Oh my goodness.
Look, he's attacking the siege workshop with 1, and then he's looking. He's looking for that other Mangonel with the other 2.
Yeah, and he has the scouts
Good attack
here.
round from Emperor on the scouts.
Oh, the micro. Oh, no.
Oh,
good
nice.
micro from Emperor.
Nice prediction from Emperor there, and the Emperor's going for a stable now, double stable, so he's
There's no
going
monks.
into Lycav, most likely.
Yeah, it could actually work.
But The spearman, he hasn't shown him the spearman yet.
It's only... Yeah, it's true. I guess it depends on how many he makes, right? Because if he makes, like, maybe 6 light cav, he cleans up. And the villager's not going to build anything else because the villager needs to repair.
He has shown him a spearman up near the stone, but I think one spearman isn't going to tell him a whole lot.
Yep. Siege Workshop's so close to going down. He really wants to take out that mining camp. He really wants to take out the mining camp. Dude, that's a lot.
Well, it gives him more mobility, right? A castle! A castle now for red!
That'll free up your gold. And a good Mangonel shot as well! Still has more villagers.
Oh no, he's got 2 mangonels now. How's the micro?
What?
How's the micro for William?
What?
That attack run was insane. That was actually insane.
How? Did you see the shot in the north? I know it didn't land, but the ability to fire and then leave. Okay, but I think Emperor gets gold.
Well,
amazing
if you keep
micro.
a mangonel within range of that.
That's true, actually.
Or if you, God forbid, you tower there too.
Doesn't sound like MBL. The scout's gonna run in.
If this was a player like Yo or something like that, right now what he would be doing is walling up the gold at the north and walling up the stone.
That's true. Make it super annoying.
That.
Yeah, with stone walls. But you know what,
so
Dave? It's 3 TC boom soon for William, so it's not that bad. As long as he continues to hold this for a little bit longer. Huh. What do you do if you're Emperor? That's my question. Do you just go full light cav against it?
I guess so. I mean, you can force the fight now.
Yeah. Still, no double bid axe for either player, by the way. That seems to be a theme for both players, missing crucial eco upgrades. Oh, wow. Okay. Emperor in a barrel getting that now. Stream
Emperor's
cheating.
getting Bosa right now.
Yeah, just as I said it.
You said double bid axe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what I meant, guys. I'm so sorry. The villager gets sniped, Dave. The forward villager got sniped.
Well, I mean, she's still a no loom, so...
No lube. That's also MBL. I don't know. It's really close game. It definitely made it more interesting in the early game for us.
Yeah, and red? There has to be something said for the way blue is penning red in here.
But look what red did. He knew about the gold in the north. He sent 5 villagers there, and he's town centering the gold. So he didn't even try and take his main gold, which I think he could do soon.
That. Wow, so he is going to have gold access.
And I think he can clean up
the fact
the
that he's not going out there is going to make blue think that he doesn't have any gold access at all.
Well, no, blue lost the scout up there, so blue will know, but there's not much that blue can do about it. That's the thing. And here comes
Scorpion switch now from blue.
I think there's been a theme where blue goes for less economy and he goes for more aggression, and if the aggression doesn't pan out, the economy kicks in for Emperor, and then Emperor wins. That's been it, but Emperor plays more defensive, and we've also seen instances where it's too defensive. So I think here, I have no issue with flooding more light cav. Just continue to mass them. Ooh, boy. This is...
When does blue start catching up on the Vil count, too? I know he's housed right now, MBL confirmed.
Well, he's on 3 TCs.
But it's 3 TC, and now, okay, red added the 3rd TC up north, so I guess kind of going to even out at this point.
William added he added 2 stables, or sorry, a 2nd stable at home, because he knows what red's going to do to breathe. And now you need to get Vils here and quickly house wall this if you are William, and he does that. But this also tells Emperor what's coming, because he sees... Actually, he might think that was the original stable, so he doesn't know it's 2. That's a holy spearman, dude. Look how many spearmen William has.
Yep. MBL. Literally no one else would do that.
Oh, man. And look at the way he builds his houses. He doesn't think ahead.
3 villagers?
Yeah.
2 villagers on the farms.
This could be really bad for him,
the
though.
gates again. Yeah, if he needs to get a wall down here. Uh-oh.
A lot of players would go for a market. He goes for houses, then he doesn't get it.
Oh, Jesus.
He doesn't get it, and now he's getting loom. Are you kidding me? Game 5, you don't have loom.
Get in the houses, dude.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He is sending a villager, though, up to that northern TC.
What?
Get in the house.
Vil still has 15 gold, too. Is he not getting it? He didn't get in the Khmer
Red's
houses?
dropping another castle. Red is dropping another castle in front of his gold.
And I think he can do it, too! He's gonna take out the mango, at least. I think. Yes. I think that castle's going up, Dave. But what about... What's going on here for Emperor? Okay, he reacts instantly. Is this another siege workshop? From William? Why is the Vil here? What will he build? I also see a ton of villagers coming this way. He's gonna castle it.
Of course.
What if he castles it? He has stone.
What, the TC in the north you're talking about?
Yeah, he's sending more Vils, and you wouldn't do that for a siege workshop, you know?
I feel like a castle there, though. Like, he's adding a 4th TC now.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. Oh, he
boy.
is.
Oh, boy. Man, there's something to be...
Oh,
no!
And Red's gonna see it! Look at where he's got all his houses.
Wait, what house does that villager build next? This is really important. If it goes to the left, he doesn't see it. If it goes to the right...
Oh, he sees it.
Wait, it's been deleted.
And he deletes it. Oh, there's a wall foundation there. Uh-oh. You're
Oh,
coming out to build the wall at the wrong
no!
moment. But the knights and the light cav are in from Red too. This could be a disaster. This is an absolute
The
disaster.
quick walls!
Quick walling? That's insane, but there's a tower going up from Red.
Are the Vils gonna get hit by any of the units? I don't think so. The tower from Red will go up. That's a doubt castle.
there a hole there?
That's a doubt castle. Oh, no! That's so huge.
This is not happening in a game 5. This is not happening in a game 5.
But how good from Emperor to not go the other direction? I would have thought that castle was dumb from William the Conqueror, because most players would castle like in the choke point on the left. That's where everything was going on. But Emperor said, no, I feel like something's going on here. This gold is gonna win me the game. And he locks it down. And now he's going to wall here, Dave. Wasted siege workshop, wasted siege, wasted villagers, wasted castle.
I feel so bad for William.
Now he's building barracks. Again, it's just like, all right, now I'm gonna make pikes. I do feel bad for William as well.
Just perfect timing from Emperor in a barrel,
Yeah,
though.
and the tower, if it was a little bit later, you never know. Oh, wow, William, he might not be able to take this gold. Why is he mining? Why is he making a mining camp there?
I have no idea, man. He sees the pressure. It's just everything's fallen apart since he couldn't get that castle up.
Yep, it was very all in. He does have pikes here. Well, do you see what Emperor's gonna do with the Vil? There's stone wall foundations around that
he's
gold.
He's gonna lame the gold.
Yeah, so if he wins the fight, of course, wants to lame the golds. Something that you mentioned that maybe William could have done?
Mm-hmm.
And Nikov... sorry, Emperor in a barrel. We don't know it's Nikov. It's just my guess, and I'm not even that sure of it. I'm just really tired. Emperor in a barrel is going to click up to the Imperial Age. It's really difficult. It's been an 11-hour day. I'm sorry. Just want to remind people, I don't actually know who is who, but Emperor in a barrel...
I find myself doing
really
that.
good.
I have to catch myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'll assume that a player is someone, and then I'll just almost come out with their name.
And on my... I made like a little note card of things to remind myself throughout the tournament on things I could have improved on last time. And on my list is don't make too many player guesses. And yeah, I'm sorry, I just can't help it.
We're failing on that hard.
It's too much fun, man, and I'm too confident. I think we all are.
So Red is walling up. He's got both sides of the map walled now.
Yep.
Blue is still producing spearmen or pikemen.
Yeah, it's kind of...
And Red's on the way to Imp.
It's kind of sloppy. Now, if Blue can hold as he builds another one, another doubt castle, another doubt castle.
No. Oh no, that's the third this game.
In a game 5. Well, I think it will eventually go up, but I think if Blue can stabilize, he still has the golds to take. Red, though, has 1 relic. He will have 3 with the units on his side, though you never know. And also has a neutral gold. So, faster imp. I think in a Khmer war, you just go straight Hussar, maybe Haub. Just go for full trash and then skirmisher eventually. That might be the play.
Even the way Blue controls his units is so MBL.
Yeah?
Like, just MBL does this thing where a lot of pro players will double click to select.
Yeah.
MBL always drag selects
That's
everything,
true, actually.
and then just moves it.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's infuriating because it's like you can be so much better than that. But it's just the way that he plays,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I could see it with the mangonel and the pike. The way like he always moves away at the minimum speed,
Yeah.
which is the mangonel speed. They're getting awfully close to each other in the middle too.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll see hussars and ballista elephants. If we see hussars and a ballista elephant to cut through the wood line, I remember Nikov did that in a show match. He certainly has the eco. 49 farms for red. Can he just go in straight for the kill? They're so close together.
Outpost for blue, so he'll see
Yeah.
it coming. Probably a tower too.
It's how.
Maybe even
I'm always so torn on what to do in the middle. Like, there's so much wood, you could just relocate your lumber camp.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's a tower for Emperor.
I thought this was gonna be a quick game. Maybe not gonna happen.
Well, you're faster to halb if you are Emperor. Wait a second. Wait a second! The move that Nikov did in the show match, the ballista elephant cut, is William gonna do it? Dave.
He's got one.
He made one. There's no other
And
reason.
he's got the light cabs coming too. Red does have a tower there, so he'll be able to spot the move.
It's 155 pop for both, and somehow Blue, after all the losses, has 6 less villagers, and that's it.
Yep. Well, he added the 4th TC way earlier.
Yeah, this is bad on the left though, because it's Trebs and also halberdiers from Emperor. But maybe Emperor would have to bring the Trebs elsewhere if he goes through with the ballista. He's just sitting there. We've seen a lot of elephants in Hidden Cup 3. We've seen a lot of elephants. All the
elephants that we don't normally see too.
Yeah, I know.
Ballista elephant, elephant archer, war elephant. I think we just haven't seen a battle elephant, which is actually like meta.
Yeah. I mean, there were some doubt castles, right? But William has as good a boom, you could say. He has 1 relic to 1 relic. And the military count is 47 for William. And it is 23 for Emperor. This is totally doable for William, and I thought it was all falling apart a moment ago. The Treb War, the castle really is going to hurt. This is really not going to be good. What is that continental stat? 12 minutes and 3 seconds. That what?
Yeah, that's because that's how long it takes people to realize they really don't want to play continental.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. They thought it was coastal or something. They're like, alright, coastal's pretty bad, but... I don't think we've ever had continental in Hidden Cup. That's funny. Dave, I'm waiting for the chop through or something.
I know.
I'm waiting for
I know.
it. Okay.
Is Red gonna do it?
I see the Hussar sitting there. It's either he's being very... Oh, well, he doesn't have armor on the Hussars
I think
yet,
he
but...
saw the ballista elephant, though, when he went in with those units.
Oh. That's true.
So maybe he's just got them chilling there.
At least keep it safe just in case, William.
Archer
Scorpions.
ranges on the right-hand side for Emperor, so he's thinking about a push there. And he probably got the Mangonel there because he's thinking about getting Onager at some point.
That,
cutting through.
or he's maybe expecting a bit of a ram push. Oh, wait, they both have a ballista. They both have a ballista. This could be 2 teammates. There's an elephant on either side. Look at this. One's the Emperor and one's the Conqueror. Which elephant will prevail? Oh! Oh, he's gonna cut it! Emperor's gonna cut it!
Nice.
Oh, and this is gonna be so distracting for William too, because he's currently
There's no follow-up there from Emperor, though.
3 Hussars. But you know what?
And he's losing the fight.
Yeah, on the
other
left,
side.
he's losing the fight, so
He's got to bring his Trebs back, because...
William could just run in himself.
Okay, now he's running in.
Wow. So I've been looking at the farmers a lot, and I'm just gonna keep an eye on that, because that That's the difference, and it has been the difference in a lot of these games, especially in a Khmer War. How much food do you have coming in? There are Halbs patrolling around. It is still
30 for each, roughly.
A lot of idols for both, actually. Red has a ton of idols, 21, and it's 30 idols for William. And this is a very long series, so... Oh, the bombard cannon micro, though.
Yep, good micro there from William.
Oh!
Great micro from William.
Man.
Oh my goodness, that's expensive.
The Halbs could also snag that next one, maybe.
Yeah.
now it looks like maybe Emperor's regretting his decision, cutting through,
Yep.
and he's building
Well, he's
a castle
dropping a
there.
castle. The elephant dies.
And the third bombard cannon died for Emperor, so he lost 3 bombard cannons there.
Ram push on the right side.
Oh no, the light cover coming in! William's like, thank you very much. You're now building a castle
That's
here.
what I was talking about with the cut, dude. And now it's a doubt castle for the time being.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about. It's so risky to cut because
Dave!
you don't know what's coming back the other side. I'm so surprised William's back into this
It's
game.
47 military versus 20. 47 military versus 20. Emperor just
Red-
can't get military units out, but
Red
he has
no food.
he has
Now
plenty
he's-
of gold.
Now he's got 48. He went from like 30 to
Yeah.
48 farms in a second.
Probably just placed a bunch of them. You can just slap them down anywhere, slap them down anywhere. But you know, the 3,700 gold is a lot of gold.
It's a lot.
Oh my goodness!
And look at the gold for William. We got 72.
Yeah.
He's rocking a crisp 72 right now.
But in a Khmer War, how important is gold for the
Well, I
siege?
mean, you can get scorpions, right?
Yeah.
You can get bombard cannons. But in terms of, you're making trash in front of that. You're not making battle elephants. But still,
It's
dude,
good, though.
We're saying how much gold he doesn't have. Look in the back of his face. He's still got 8 tiles of gold.
Who?
Easily
Oh, you
accessible.
mean? Yeah, you mean William. Yeah.
He's got 10 on gold right now.
Yeah,
he
and
doesn't need it.
he's spending his gold. That's the other thing too, right? He's kept his gold units alive. This is not good for Emperor. It's really not. And oh, the trebuchets. It's so interesting to me. Let's just say, for the sake of conversation, this is Nikov versus MBL, and we actually got it. When we looked at the stats for Nikov, his early game was insanely good, but his late game idle time, those stats were actually worse than most participants. So you kind of seen how Emperor had the stronger start, but closing out the game is rough for him.
Dude, the elephant died.
F. Missing any upgrades here? I guess Hussar could definitely come in and be used by William.
The bombard micro for William. has
Holy,
just been superb.
oh, look at this!
Both sides.
Look
Both
at
sides,
this!
dude. Superb bombard cannon micro.
That's disgusting.
And that's what's winning him the game right now.
Yeah.
Is every time Emperor comes forward with siege,
It gets sniped.
William just out micros him and pays attention to it.
Yeah. We had a slight raid attempt for William on the right. He was thinking about it, so we're keeping that locked down for those wondering. Also, remember, if you just got here, the stone walls that are kind of to the northish from blue are showing up on the mini-map, so don't think that we're missing anything there.
So, red is getting the armor upgrade for range, so
skirms.
he's probably going into skirms, yeah.
Still, I think it comes down to the bombard cannons, because bombard cannons can still... There's 8 bombard cannons here for blue.
You can snowball pretty hard if you get that numbers up, but you
Yeah.
also got to make sure you got meat in front of them
Yep.
at any given time, or melee units, sorry, meat.
Yeah. Not elephants. Come on, man. There's
Well,
been too
there's
many
another elephant.
elephants that have gone down. Oh, there is an elephant. He wants to open up the gap a little bit.
Yeah, just open it up even more.
He almost got another bombard cannon.
I think he needs to too, because he's been winning. He's been generally winning the fights out in the open. So we'll see.
Oh man, there is a bit more here for red now, and the skirmishers are helping. He starts to push forward. Has
Actually,
the
can you,
skirms.
as Khmer, in a Khmer mirror, if you have lots of gold, can you justify going for Bliss Elephant?
It's the switch that's tough, and you can only make the switch if you have more economy, I think.
Yeah. Ooh, so many bomber cannons now for blue. He's got to be careful.
1 for 1. To kill the zone halberdier. Yeah, I really am waiting for blue to get Hussar. And Dave, why, when you have 750 wood, are you not getting auto farm reseed as Khmer? It really annoys me. I could be wrong. I know the pros like to hold on to their wood count. I love MBL to death. but I hate it when I look at someone going back to their base and clicking their farms. It bothers me so much. Post-imp, you should be clicking that. Where are the bombard cannons now? Only 3 here for William, Dave. It's all shifted.
I think the Trebs took out a few, yeah.
Yeah,
but he's taking out the Trebs now. Ooh. And he lost the ones on the left-hand side, too.
Yeah, the Treb goes down.
He needs, like, a concerted push.
He needs armor for his light cav, and then I think Hussar. Yeah. Maybe stall out production for just a moment and get Hussar. This is a long game. we thought it might have been quick, but this turned into what would have probably been if it was just a boom fest. In all honesty. Anything that comes to mind here, Dave, or is it just going to continue like this for a very, very long time?
I think it's going to continue. I keep looking over at the right-hand side, hoping something is moving and shaking over there, but we got 3 bombard cannons, and that's about it.
Yeah, what a better way to end a series, though. A game that goes... Oh, the bombard cannons! No!
Oh! That was almost just a fantastic shot there. They were all clumped up.
Yeah. Where's that? Is that Ballista Elephant chasing the Hussars here? Yeah. You know what William needs is stone walls on the left. There's no reason Hussars should be getting through there. You're creating a little bit more work for yourself. There is a bit of movement. Oh, Emperor's going to cut through, Dave. He's going to cut through with the Ballista. The Ballista. Now the Hussars can come in and snipe 3 bombard cannons.
Well, and he sees it right away. Blue's going for a house.
Wait a second.
He sees it right away. He's going to kill the Hussar.
Wait a second.
With the help, and he's... Yep.
Oh, are you kidding me?
He noticed that. I don't know how.
Are you
I don't
kidding
know how.
me?
And he's microing in the middle, too.
Wow, man. Still, I'm loving the Skirm edition now from Emperor. I think Skirm and Hussar is really doing work. So many of William's halberdiers are going down. He still doesn't have the Hussar upgrade. There it comes. That's very, very late.
How long does it take to completely chop this map free of wood?
Over 2 hours. Well over 2 hours.
Okay.
So don't even put that. Don't even think about that. Seriously.
I'm just asking questions. I don't know.
Yeah, well over 2 hours. But Dave, the Trebs
going down again.
Yeah, there's a lot of
bombard cannons are pretty weak, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them go down here. Yeah, 1 goes down, and then second one doesn't.
Yeah, nice micro.
2 of those are real low, though.
Yeah, repair them, right? There's a lot they're doing right now, but maybe repairing them wouldn't be a bad idea. And wall the left side, please, William. Like, Dave, doesn't it feel like there are just some small... Like, William is almost the better player in many ways, but there's just some small things that if he did, he'd be in a slightly better position.
Ram, Hussar push, right side. Does William notice this?
Siege Ram! That could open up the whole side.
He's
and
through.
Also a raid for Emperor on the left, because it's wide open, and it's still a hold.
Starting to swing.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Emperor kind of learned his lesson after losing a lot of bombard cannons to be more cautious. He has more now in the center, so if it swings on the sides, maybe swing back into his control in the center as well. As I say that, he loses...
the micro from blue, though. Oh, the micro from
God. That hurt. But Hussars, they're going to run all the way over here. Now blue has to patrol 20 units to deal with this. Now red creeps forward with more buildings. I'm liking the activity from red on the flanks. Really liking that.
The gate wall in front of the monastery to save the relics from the Rams.
No, don't tell me. There was a game, it was a rated game recently, MBL against Viper on Hideout. MBL was Khmer. He had 3 relics on a right monastery. It's almost like deja vu if you saw it on Viper's channel. I'm sure he uploaded it at some point. And then all the relics got stolen. Oh, man. But the funny thing is, like, the bombard cannons continue to get killed in the middle. And there's still always that possibility that William could push.
Where's the one going on the right-hand side? It's very aggressive.
Yeah, I see that. He's long since been forgotten, I guess.
So the relics are out.
Dude, he's
still
making,
spamming units to the middle.
He's making stables as the stables are slowly getting rammed down. But he's... Is he going to push the middle now? This is the first time his bombard cannons have actually been attacking the castle. What? And a forward castle? Are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, take the relics. We don't need them. We don't lose bombard cannons here.
Game, dude.
Yeah, we don't...
He knows it's only trash on the right-hand side. And he's making another monastery to try and get that stuff. He's got to clear up the skirms first, though.
It's just a matter of population.
Is he going to take this? If he takes that castle down, that's huge.
He will. It looks like. He's so close to it.
How much stone does Emperor in a Barrel have? Okay, he's got more than enough stone to repair.
Yeah, a lot.
With the Treb attacking now, there's another Treb following up behind that.
That castle's going down, and the castle fire for William will protect
just
this.
A stream of red units, though, coming in the right side, and now he's got Vils in there, too, so he's building his own production buildings.
Is William actually going to hold on the right side? It looks like he is. He'll get the relics again. It looks like he'll clean that up.
William's staking wood in Emperor's base.
What?
Fair enough.
Where? Oh, yeah. Go ahead, chop it.
Oh, the castle went down.
Is my brain supposed to be melting? Like, it seemed like such a bad move to let Red in on the right, but it was 300 IQ. Because then Red had 20 less population defending.
It's all about allocating your population effectively, right?
What on earth?
But now I think the castle might go down for blue now.
I have no clue what to say about this. This tournament has just been too perfect.
He's gonna have to buy stone to keep this up. He's got to get his bombard cannons into the action, sniping the Trebs, sniping the bombard cannons from Red, but the trees are blocking the way, and he's not gonna be in time, I don't think.
Well, Red micros. He does have a Treb back there. Let's see what Blue's bombard cannon micro is like now. Red's is much better. He's being much more safe. Loses one. Blue loses one.
If he gets that Treb, he's in a decent position. Think he's gonna get it with the last shot.
Oh, he gets it, Dave. But there's still so many units here for Red now. Now Blue has units on the right. He has like 20 population on the right. So wait a second. It was 300 IQ from Red to take the center, or sorry, take the right side, lose the right side. Now he has the middle.
People are saying Red's out of gold.
He has 3 relics.
Yeah, he has 3 relics. I mean, Blue is almost out of gold in his... actually, Blue has quite a bit of gold left.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
He's got like 2k something left in his base.
That's 10 bombard cannons.
And now he's raiding.
What? He's through? I thought Red didn't re-wall it!
He's raiding, man.
Red didn't re-wall it! Oh, this is so much more devastating than what Emperor had a moment ago. Okay, so what's funny here, guys, is what happens is, as Red loses villagers, he suddenly has more population space for military. So he's actually going to have a huge wave come in. But if Blue can hold against that, then he should be in a much better spot economically. This is unreal. More ballista elephants.
Bomber cannon micro from Blue. He did get a good hit there. Let's see if we can get another one.
Nope. Nothing just yet. I'm loving how Blue is making halbs finally. He sniped another one, Dave. I think someone needs to go back in the YouTube comments and just look at the bombard cannon KD. Okay, and now Red is coming through. No, Red is stabilized. Oh my god, guys, the KD is 750
I'm telling you, man,
apiece.
they're slowly getting closer with the wood chopping to each other.
Yeah. Oh, this is amazing. It sucks that one of these players has to go out. Bombard cannons again. Another shot from William.
He's been consistently better this entire game. The fact he brought himself back into this game
was sick, yeah.
After those 2 castles.
But you know how we speculated this might be MBL a lot, and we talked about the frustrating things about MBL's play. But the things that he does, the randomness of it, is what makes him good. You know? Like the randomness of this base over here, the patrols in random areas, the ability to look at your resources constantly and realize you need to just add more vills or add more lumberjacks. It's what makes MBL the cockroach. They're both cockroaching here. No one will die. No one will die. And Red is now over here with halbs. The monastery
dropping more forward siege workshops there too, but like his gold income Non-existent, just from a few
Yeah.
relics, right? Whereas blue has
Wow.
the gold piles.
And he has 1,000 gold in the bank, and he has bomber cannons still alive, Dave.
Yep. So this might snowball here now.
What? Oh man.
Man, look at the blue's got 84 farmers. Just look at his food go up.
Yeah, it's 72 for red. It's 72 for red. Oh man. I want to see William start chopping all the trees with ballistas so red doesn't have wood to chop. Sheesh. Look at the killed value for a second at the bottom left, guys, and the raised value. This game is so close. Both with 3 castles. Unbelievable. And now he's got to back up again because he has more population to the right side.
The relics are out again.
I know that this is a
make
grind.
another monastery.
I'm so locked in though because these games are so difficult to win. Takes so much time, and they're so even with everything that's happening. They both stabilized in different ways. 3-2 with the relics. There's no better way to determine who gets into the semifinal.
So the difference here is going to be bomber cannon numbers.
I think so.
For blue.
Yeah.
And he keeps making ballista elephants. Does he just want to like open stuff up?
I don't know
like,
why.
What?
He's made so many. Maybe he wants to. Maybe he does want to open up here.
There's another monastery, but stop making your monastery so close
Where?
to the enemy. Like
Oh
in the right
God,
corner.
man!
Make it in your base.
Make it
then
just
send the
further
monks.
back. Red is losing a lot of rams right now. He's going for siege ram, which is a good play if you can afford it. So, something to keep in mind.
93 farmers from blue now. 94 farmers. This is beyond what you need for Persian war elephants. Like, this is just insane.
Oh man, this is crazy. 94 farmers with Khmer.
That food count is a literal machine gun. It's just, he's loaded it up, dude.
Oh my God. Woo.
Is he really He's really cutting the wood with that ballista. Is that worth it?
Where?
Oh, he shift clicked. Yo, I didn't know you could shift click trees with a ballista elephant to chop them.
Which one? Which person? Blue?
Blue.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sick, though. I
Wait,
didn't know that
wait
was
a second.
possible.
What if he sits behind the wood line with an elephant and just denies the wood?
Would that be an elephant in the boom?
A what? An elephant in the boom?
Yeah.
Is that a
I
joke?
think we should talk about the elephant in the boom.
Elephant in the boom, Dave. Yeah, like elephant in the room. Yeah, everyone's dying. Everyone thinks you're hilarious.
They do.
Actually, I was
negative 7K.
negative 7K viewers. Oh man. The funny thing is, it took me like 3 seconds to get that, so I just acted like I got it. Yeah, the usual, right? Red is
got the relics
Red
again.
is raiding. Substantially too. He has hussars on this little ring where the lumberjacks are, and he actually has continued with his spam on the right. But blue now, we've seen this before. Again, has put a lot of focus on the elephant,
Blue's just holding so well on either side.
but he wants to take the center
pushing
now.
through the middle.
Yeah,
Yep.
holding sides versus pushing sides, basically. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, show up on Sunday, the final day of Hidden Cup 3, because
Dude, they won't even.
quarterfinals.
Dude, they won't even. By the time they get through this day on YouTube, it's gonna be over, man. You can't even run a rerun.
No, it's scheduled, man. We got it. Wait a
We're
second.
coming up on 12 hours.
Wait a second. If I run a rerun after this, that's true. I can't run a rerun tonight because everyone will be so confused when they show up for the final day because there's games going on. All right, no rerun. You have to watch the VOD. Dave, the bombard cannons. The bombard cannons.
They'll be fine.
Will they? Will they?
There's an elephant.
Why does he keep making them?
Maybe if he stopped moving inside that little choke point, that'd be fine.
But they'd be better.
Jeez, that's such a big investment.
Yeah.
And now the no,
The monastery.
Now the hussars are attacking the farms.
The monastery on the right, Dave.
Gonna go down again. Wow, this is swung now.
Wow. And it's 72 military versus 45. Red just needs siege to back this up. Slowly start taking out the castles. 67 farmers for 65. They both lost farmers. Oh man. So what do you think about blue not stonewalling his sides, like, especially the left?
I mean, does it really help against siege ram?
That's a good point. Yeah, I think. Whoa, he's adding hand cannons now. Okay.
I'm really getting annoyed with the fact that he keeps building the monastery in the same place.
Well, he should be punished for that.
And he is getting punished for that. Oh, and he has idle villagers on the farms at the back too, still not auto-reseeding.
And there's hussars back there because there's no walls. I think it's all slipping for William. I think it's all slipping. As I say that, it looks like he might be making a little bit of a push. Oh, man. I mean...
The problem with this push, though, in the middle is that these bombard cannons are so exposed. There's no halbs to back this up, so if hussars come through...
Yeah, I still feel like if they're all together, I feel like skirmishers and hussars can do really well. 1 hour and 21 minutes, and the production is just crazy from Emperor. Wow, if these are completely different players, there's probably a lot of upset pros right now. We try and guess like, that's not me, you potato. Oh, man. Oh, wait, Dave! William? Maybe. Let's see if the halbs are on patrol here. They were on patrol. Immediate reaction from Emperor. Okay. Alright. Well, the raids, this is how you have to play it. Just continue to raid woodlines, raid farms. William is on the back foot now, where he needs to...
His pop is dropping.
Yeah, he needs
to add some more villagers.
Get more vills, yeah. But where do you send the vills? You send them to where there's skirmishers and halbs for Emperor. So you're sending new vills to a woodline, which is shared and is being raided. You really can't, with only 12 on wood, and that number possibly dipping down even further here in a second, you can't re-farm boom with only 43 wood. I know wood. Wow. I gotta hand it to Emperor. The immaculate defense. It was really close, but he defended well. He took the initiative on both sides. He got full upgrades. Despite losing a lot of bombard cannons, he went for skirms with full upgrades early. Hussars early. Halbs early. Wait, did ballistics just complete, or is that a bug? Did that?
I think that's a bug. He shouldn't. If he didn't have that, oh, jeez.
Hold on a moment. I think I could fix that. Okay, we're good. Of course I just said that as well.
Dude,
I think
as soon as he drops below 100 pop,
it's
he should
GG.
Yeah, should see the GG come in, but
yeah.
What a performance from both of these players now.
Like, either player could really pose a threat in the semifinal tomorrow. Either player. And only one will go through. We saw some heartbreaking earlier. This will be the third quarterfinal to go to the fifth game in a best of 5.
With long games.
Long games.
I thought we'd be done by like 6:30.
Yeah, it's currently 9:30, and we have the finals tonight, or tomorrow, basically tonight, but yeah, in about 12 hours, if you're wondering when we'll be live again, that's when, 12 hours, wherever you're from, be here for the semifinals and the final. It's been a grind, man, but I'm just so energized by the quality of the gameplay. Wouldn't have even known it was 9. 127 pop. He's trying his best. And the key here for Emperor is just ram down some buildings, take space. He wants to get the relics. That can help for the Rams. And hold the center. Still streaming in Hussars on the left. He won't give up, Emperor. Hey, Dave, how did your player do? The guy you picked to go through? King Sancho?
Yo, Sancho got done dirty. That's all I can say.
Oh,
right? Emperor's washed.
He lost. I forgot. Oh, sorry.
And he's taking the relics.
It's been a long day. I just forgot about that.
The monk's running.
All right, so that's 4 relics. Like, you can tell that Blue is cycling through his buildings. Look at him. Look at this barracks on the side. He's going like this. He's cycling, and he's going really, really fast, and it makes the game really difficult for yourself. But I think at this point it's just panic. You know, just trying his absolute best. Big money on the line, more viewers than ever. These players want to perform, they want to be known, they want to show people their skills. 5 mirror matchups, which still makes me think we might be looking at teammates, and if they felt that as well, I'm sure they'd be bummed for the other. When's he call it, Dave? When does William give it up?
Still fighting, dude.
Yeah.
I'm on his view lock right now. He's still fighting. He's making gates to stop the Halbs coming in on the right side.
Yeah.
Massing more Halbs of his own, but like it's just consistently losing pop.
Yep. Well, he's actually adding more pop at the rate he's losing it at the moment, so eventually this just catches up with you, and I think it actually did back here on these farms with the Halbs and skirms. Wow.
Adding more pop at the rate he's losing. Oh, you mean staying even?
Staying even. Yeah, it's like plus and minus at the same time.
There's a bit of mental gymnastics there.
Okay, elephant in the boom. Mental gymnastics. Yeah, I love the Ram edition. He hasn't gone crazy. Some players might add too many Rams, but just 1 or 2 take out houses here or there, and that castle goes down.
As soon as you go below 100,
that's when you call
as
it.
a player, you just know.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, it hurts to lose that, man. And
There
the
you go,
GG.
99 and just done. Wow, what a game! What a set! What a day! Holy dude, what a day!
Wow.
Oh my god.
Guys, we started the quarterfinals, which was 4 best of 5s, 12 hours ago. And we started, like, Robo did give us a heads up. We don't hear anything about the players or the maps, anything like that. Robo just
said it's gonna be a long day.
And I texted Dave, I said, just so you know, make some food. Look at the KD. That's unreal. That is unreal. The food count was more for William. I felt like Emperor was just the positioning of the units and the spots that he was hitting. He thought more long-term. We can't even think about the aggression from William earlier because it did accomplish something, but 98 versus 96% of the map explored. We saw a real good player go down in William the Conqueror. Salutes in the chat for Emperor, who moves on. And here are the brackets, everybody. Tomorrow, I can't believe I'm saying this. These days have breezed by. But tomorrow it only gets better. And we have Joan the Maid, a very prepared player, against Katyan Khan as the first best of 7 semifinal. Guys, we'll do a poll. I just got to sum this up here for YouTube. And Saladin against Emperor in a Barrel in the next best of 7 semifinal, followed by the best of 7 final. Viper's been hard to spot. Pretty sure I think I know who's in the first semi. The Emperor in a Barrel, still unsure, but I'm glad he's representing my pick. Let's go to the polls here. What do people think? We'll vote for William the Conqueror first. 16 players. William is definitely a player you would have expected to play really well, I think. So probably a big name, just lost. And then we'll vote for Emperor after the fact. You can type a 1 through 16 in the chat right now if you'd like to vote. Oh boy. The tough thing is for me is I'm going to be so mentally awake after this, but I'll get some sleep and I'll rest and I'll be ready for tomorrow. What if it's not MBL? Like
we spent the whole set talking about how it's MBL.
Yeah. What if it's not MBL?
I think that I'm so confident on that.
Yeah.
The Pike siege plays.
Yeah. Yep.
Were just so and all the farms expiring at the end of the game, and like I was on his view lock too, and just the way that
he plays. Yep.
He controls. Yeah.
Okay. Well, 70%.
Some people thought it was doubt. Always
doubt. I can't wait to see the results. MBL, doubt, and Viper. There's got to be 5% of people out there are tired of Viper winning. So they're like, it's the other Norwegian. Fair enough. All right. Okay, and now you can stop voting for a second, and you can vote on who you think the winner was, who moves on to the semi. Emperor in a Barrel. Landing ellipses were the games recorded. The games were played offline over the last 2 weeks. Yes. Players do not know who they're playing against. They don't find out after the fact that they do have to guess. And the other big thing is the only thing that's played live is the final. So for the finalists, they could have been watching the last 3 days and they could say like, oh, Joan the Maid always goes for this weird strategy. But Joan the Maid, being a super prepared player, I think will possibly surprise Kachan tomorrow. But you know what, Dave? We mentioned Kachan played...
All the strats. He faced Joan 1.0.
Yeah.
Now he just got to face Joan 2.0.
It's pretty much. He faced a slightly weaker Joan the Maid.
He'll be like, what am I in, losers bracket? Like, come on.
That's funny. Yeah,
I think it's Nikov.
He weathered the storms too. Nikov. Yeah, I just got a Nikov feeling here.
And the way he said like super laggy, and then they had to restore the game.
Yeah,
you can just eliminate so many players.
And also, MBL and Nikov are teammates, and they picked the same civ every single game, and they played. Well, MBL played like MBL, and Nikov played like Nikov. So, again, doubt shows up. Well, guys, thank you, Dave. I'm gonna let you say whatever you want to say to hype people up for the final day before I do my thing, man.
Listen, boys, we had the longest day of casting that I can remember for a tournament like this. We had quality games the entire quarterfinals, and if you're not here tomorrow, I don't know if we can be friends.
Wait, I'll be here. You don't have to worry about me.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay. We can still be friends though, right?
Yeah.